Boys in the back. Boys.
What is good? We are back with another episode of The Boys in the Back. I am 1/3 of The Boys in the Back, Connor Burks. Join alongside me, as always, Mr. New York Rick. And what is going on the forehead? It is Bring Your Kids to Work Day.
Yes, it is. My children are here. My wife is here.
It's a madhouse outside. Everyone brought their kids.
I think I asked yesterday, I believe there's 80 children here.
Yeah, I believe it. When I got off the elevator, I was like expecting a normal day. It was actually kind of calm and quiet on the streets of New York. And then when I got up here, as soon as the elevator doors open, madness.
Yeah.
Complete madness. They have taken over the office. There's no nook or cranny that you can find peace in. But you match the daughters. The daughters got a horn itself. Yes. You got the whole unicorn head. I mean, it looks great. The glitter's shining in this light.
Thank you. I think it's one of my finest looks. I asked the makeup artist, who is extremely talented, shout out to them, what can she do in 5 minutes because we have to get on air. And she made magic.
So we actually used a face paint artist before we used the makeup artists that is there are readily available.
Correct.
One day we'll have to get a little powder, you know? Maybe I could do some anti-shine on the top of the head.
I'm going to pass. This is the only kind of makeup I'm inclined to wear.
The Moneymaker looks good as it is.
On Thursdays.
I was just going to ask, Frankie, how you doing back there, brother?
Doing great. I'm also wearing face paint.
What do we got? Like Kiss, Gene Simmons style?
Tiger.
An entire luchador mask painted onto his face, and he's never going to remove it. Is there also one more boy in the back there? Is Big Petesy?
Figure out how
is it Big Petesy Carroll? Look at him. Guy has no idea how to use that microphone.
Not at all.
The spotlight looks good on him as well.
Yeah.
It's a packed day. It's an exciting day. Andy also had her son in. He was balling out. I thought he was about to run the show.
Yeah. I think he's the hit.
He was on the keys, though. They had him sit up at the director's spot.
Oh, okay.
He made some switches.
He really did.
He threw over to Z. I was like, all right, I think Rohan's got this. We'll see you later, Andy. Thanks for bringing him in.
Yeah, I think he's the biggest celebrity we've got in the house.
Fun day in the office, though. Fun day in the office. It may have died down by the time we're off the air, but it was exciting this morning to see everyone's children in the office. Last night,
yes,
we got an update from Ben Askren.
I feel so ridiculous wearing this as we're talking about serious matters of Ben Askren, but
it is very serious. It's an uncomfortable watch. It's a scary watch due to his state. I believe he's down to 147 pounds, but it's a hopeful watch. It's inspiring, and it's really, really good to see him not only talking but alert. It seems like himself. This is the update we got from Ben Askren last night.
What's up, guys? Have not given you an update in a while. Figured you deserve one. Whenever this is all the way over, I actually just read through my wife's journal because I don't remember anything from May 28th to July 2. No recollection. Zero idea. No idea what happened. We'll kind of go through it all, and I just read through my wife's journal. It's like a movie. It's ridiculous. So I only died 4 times, right? Or the ticker stopped for about 20 seconds. That's not ideal. I don't know if you guys know that. But I got the double lung transplant. I made it out to the other side of it, gaining quite a bit of strength. Learning to use everything again. I was actually on the scale yesterday, 147 pounds. I've been on 47 pounds since 15 years old. So I was like 50 pounds in a 45-day period. So, man, that was a battle. Luckily, I don't remember most of it. And, the thing that was most impactful to me was all the love I felt from everybody. And it was almost like I got to have my own funeral, right? I still remember 30 years ago when Dave Schultz died, and you listen to all these older people, recollect how much they enjoyed him, how much they loved him. And, obviously he never had to hear that. I'm sure some people will him. But, so man, the outpouring of love from the wrestling community was just amazing. It felt so good. And so, I'm more motivated than ever to give back and do what I can and help out the best I can help out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's been tough, not only on me but my whole family and my close community. So I appreciate everything. Hope you guys appreciate the update. And like I said, sometime down the road, maybe Amy and I can detail everything a little more.
Truly, truly incredible stuff to see from him. I mean, it really is. Like, it almost makes you emotional watching it, what he's been through in the last month, 6 weeks of his life, and him talking about not being able to remember any of it and kind of having to piece it together with his wife. It really is. It's incredible to see.
Yeah, said he died 4 times, only 4 times, as Ben Askren would say, because he's a gangster. Lost 50 pounds in 45 days, something to that effect.
147, hasn't been that since he was 15. I mean, he fought at, 170?
Yeah.
Like,
fought at 170 with a cut, fought much higher than that in the later boxing fight against Jake Paul. But yeah, harrowing stuff, but also inspirational stuff. Like, that dude is fought for his life, and now he has the lung transplant and has a new lease on life. So happy for him, so happy for the family, and just a warrior, a gangster.
Warrior. That's the only way to put it. A fighter. A fighter's fighter.
Yeah.
It really is incredible. I can't wait to see the next update when he's only going to be doing better from there.
I can already envision like him on the parallel bars walking, him doing all like 100 physical things that as he's on the road to recovery, all those like rehab videos that we have seen before, and then one day Ben Askren will just be Ben Askren again. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be amazing, man. An incredible fight from Ben Askren. Incredible work from his wife, keeping everyone updated, everything that her and his family have had to go through over the last 6 weeks of the month. Incredible work by the doctors with the successful double lung transplant. Truly just an incredible story all around from Ben Askren, and it warms the heart to see. And hopefully his road to recovery is a speedy one from here on out.
Absolutely.
Never easy to transition from something as serious as a life and death matter like what Ben Askren is going through. But there was news from the PFL this morning.
Yes.
They have decided to hire a new CEO, John Martin, who was the former CEO of Turner Broadcasting and CFO of Time Warner. Peter Murray, who was the CEO, will transition to CEO of PFL International, and he will report to Martin. I honestly like this move. To me, this feels like PFL is like, all right, we need to switch some things up, and bringing in someone new, a fresh set of eyes, a new perspective, to me feels promising that they're trying to change something. Yeah,
what's going to be interesting from here on out is obviously, is this just an executive move by name, right? Is there just a shuffling of the decks and movement of the bodies and the positions, or is there actually decision-making power that is happening at the CEO level where he is executing a vision that is his own, that is a new vision from what Peter Murray and the previous regime had laid out for the PFL. So early days, remains to be seen, but obviously some incredibly impressive credentials that he's coming with, and it will be interesting to see like what changes he actually decides to implement as the new CEO. So yeah, it's too early for me to have any kind of thought or opinion on this, other than to say like certainly has the credentials. Let's see what he can do with this new era of the PFL.
And it could take a while before we have any idea of what's going to happen with it, because Don Davis is the president. He's sort of the front-facing guy. He takes a lot of the criticism. He also does a lot of the talking for the organization. Peter Murray, we didn't really hear from that much. So who knows how much we're actually going to hear from John Martin.
100%. There was a time prior to, there was a time 3 to 5 to 7 years ago where Peter Murray was more of the face, was the one at the podium, was the one making the speeches. Don has come into more prominence and kind of been a lot more vocal and a lot more the front face of the company. Now they have introduced the idea of Jonathan Coachman being like a spokesperson for the company as well. But there was a time where Peter Murray was in the foreground and was much more active and vocal in that role. That time kind of passed, and maybe that would have been the writing on the wall. Maybe that could have been something we would have taken note of. But he'll have his own role in the international space for PFL. But yes, let's see what that balance looks like. Let's see if now he, instead of Coachman, or even if instead of Don, he's going to be the face of the company and the one who's actually facing the media and facing the fans.
Yeah, what does this mean for Jonathan Coachman?
God knows.
Time
For
will
the
tell.
spokesman, Jonathan Coachman.
Jonathan Coachman actually went and did a town hall with our good friend
Yes.
Mike Heck on MMA Fighting yesterday, and sort of gave an explanation, a breakdown of how the PFL tournament works, how it goes from there. Let's hear what the coach had to say.
Now, what we're laying out is a scenario where the champion series over the course of the fall, we're going to have 8 different champions that we crown. What that's going to do is now we can now set the table, so to speak, and have 8 different champions in the same 8 weight divisions that we have in the world tournament. So then the 8 winners of the world tournament will then fight their respective champion as the number 1 contender.
Yeah. So that clears it up.
So you win the tournament to become the number 1 contender to fight the champion.
No, you win the tournament to become the champion, and then there's 8 champions that will then face the champions.
So who are
What
the
the fuck is
champions?
that?
The champions are the ones who won the tournament to become champions, and then they face the champions.
So you become the number 1 contender, and
But
you
you're
have
the
to
champion.
fight the champion. So you have to fight yourself.
No, you're the champion, and then you fight the champion, is how it goes.
But who's the other champion?
They're the champions from the weight class, not the champions of the tournament.
The 8 weight classes this fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's easy. Pay attention, bro.
He also said in that interview he does want to become the Dana White of PFL.
Coachman said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Maybe then I'm putting too much stock into the idea that the CEO might be forward facing.
John Martin, I doubt it.
Yeah, Coachman and
Doubt
Don.
Coachman.
Maybe we'll hear from Don later.
I want to
as
hear
we
what
are-
Don has to say about
as-
all of this. Not only the town hall.
I have a feeling this might have been too quick for us to hear from Double T on
Don's
it
got to
already.
gather his thoughts. Don's got to figure everything out. All right, that's some news and notes from the world of mixed martial arts. On to this weekend, UFC Nashville.
Yes.
We get a heavyweight main event. Not only that, we get 3 heavyweight fights on this card.
It feels like we haven't had like relevant heavyweight action in quite a while.
Yeah, because we haven't. According to Wikipedia, and I can't confirm whether this is actually accurate.
Okay, tell me.
So it's like right in this range. According to Wikipedia, 34 heavyweights on the roster. That is not
That
many.
feels low.
There's not many, so we don't get a ton of fights. There's actually, after this weekend, there's not another heavyweight fight for 5 cards.
Are you serious?
The Waldo Cortez Acosta, Sergey Pavlovich card in Shanghai, I believe, is the next one after this.
Oh my lord. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That is
so there's not many.
jarring.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 28-ish. This is all according to Wikipedia. Wikipedia says 28. Women's bantamweight. So there's barely like a few more than
It's
women's
basically
bantamweight.
that. Yes.
So before we get into the actual card itself, we were sort of thinking like, we're getting a heavyweight main event. We're getting 3 heavyweight fights. How much trouble is the heavyweight division in? How much needs to happen for it to be considered safe? I'm starting to see tweets of people being like, get rid of the heavyweight division and put more money into the flyweights.
Tom Aspinall finally becomes champion, only for them to say we're shutting down the heavyweight division. Breaking news. John Jones leaves the UFC. Heavyweight division is scrapped. Tom Aspinall must cut to 205.
You cannot do that. This is like, we always talk about glamour divisions, like, 155.
Yeah,
Heavyweight is the glamour division. You get the title of baddest man on the planet.
It was, but just based on what you've kind of outlined there, it could not be any longer. Just they're not even doing fights in this division.
Oh, I've done some research. It's in peril. It's in serious trouble. Let's
Give me
pull
some
up
of the evidence.
Let's pull up the rankings real quick, and
Okay.
I just kind of want to let's just leave this up for a second. I kind of just want to go through these top 10 right here. So obviously the champion is Tom Aspinall. He's 32 years old. He has 1 loss in the UFC. It was to Curtis Blades due to injury,
And he avenged it.
Currently, no fight booked for the champion Tom Aspinall. We're waiting on that. In terms of popularity, he's got like 1.5 million followers on IG.
Okay.
Cyril Gane is 35. He's 3-2 in his last 5. Questionable decision over Volkov. Also, no fight booked. We have to imagine they will be fighting each
probably
other.
fight, yeah.
1 million followers on Instagram. I'm cool with this. I like this as a
Carry
title
the
fight.
torch
He's
at the
big in
Olympics.
France. This is cool. Here's where things start getting hairy. Alexander Volkov, he's 36. The questionable decision lost to Gane. No fight booked. First round loss to Aspinall on his record.
Yeah.
Next up, Sergey Pavlovich, 33, 1-2 in his last 3. Also, first round loss to Aspinall. Number 4, Curtis Blades, 34. Also, a first round loss to Aspinal. Jailton Almeida, 34 years old, 4-1 his last 5. but he did get finished by Curtis Blades. No fight booked. Not really a star in terms of the hierarchy of the sport. Waldo Cortez Acosta, he's 33. He's fighting Pavlovich in Shanghai. He is riding a 5-fight win streak. He has 24,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, boy.
Not a ton of star power there. Marcin Tybura is 39 years old. He also has a first-round loss to Aspinall. Sergey Spivak, he is 30. He also has a first-round loss to Aspinall, is not a star, is 1-3 in his last 4. Derek Lewis is 40. He's 2-4 in his last 6. He's fighting Talashin Teixeira on Saturday.
Kind of is a star, that one, yeah.
But on the end of his career. He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Tai Tuivasa, 32 5-fight losing streak. And then if you get into the latter half of the top 15, Shamil Gaziev, we love him within the die-hard of UFC. No fight booked. He's pulled out twice against Spivak. He has a loss to Jairzinho, who's not even in the UFC. He has like 27K followers on IG. Mick Parkin. Aspinall won't fight him because they've trained together and he invited him to his house.
That's
Martin Budai, Aspinall won't fight him. They've been to the house.
Rule, yeah.
And even then, they're not stars. 17K on IG for Mick Parkin, 22K on IG for Martin Budai. And then Rizvan Kuniev is 15th, and he's 0-1 in the UFC, and he has a loss to Blades. You have a guy who's 0-1 in the UFC in your rankings. How is that even possible? And he's also not a star.
Of those, how many fights of those are you like actually interested in any capacity?
Tom Aspinall fighting?
Yeah.
Cyril Gane. And if Waldo Cortez Acosta beats Sergey Pavlovich, I think you would probably give him a title shot.
And Jalton, maybe. I could be convinced for a Jalton fight.
Yeah, you could do Jalton as well.
The rest, it's kind of tough sledding because Tom has already beaten these guys. So
beat them and beat them in the first round. Of the top 8, he has beaten 5 of them in the first round.
Man.
He is 5-0 against...
He somehow cleaned out the division without even having really been that active because John Jones had him sitting on the sidelines for 2 years.
And it's so shallow. Honestly, ranked number 13th, Talashin Teixeira is like maybe the best hope in terms of like presenting something interesting.
Something new.
He's undefeated. All his wins come by finish. Average fight time of 1:54.
Oh, he's some Tom Aspinall stuff.
He's 6'7" with an 83-inch reach. So like he has that gigantic factor to him. I mean, he's Brazilian, so like the country could get behind him. He's only 25 years old. So like I honestly think the best case for the heavyweight division is he gets a quick finish over Derek Lewis this weekend.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're looking at somebody who could crack into the top 10-ish, you know?
Yeah, he'd be in the top 10 after this.
Because Lewis was, 9?
Yeah, he'd be in top 10, and then maybe he's like 2 fights away from getting a title shot. Then like while Aspinall is fighting Gane and maybe an Almeida or a Cortez Acosta, then Talashin Teixeira gets a couple more wins.
Yeah, it does. I think you have very well painted the picture, though, of a division in shambles. A division that needs an injection of talent. To me, there's 2 quick solves. There are two fights out there that I think make a lot of sense and would instantly solve the problem that the UFC heavyweight division has. And there's not John Jones not included.
Yeah.
Number 1, Alex Pereira.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That fight has not been booked yet, right? The rematch between Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev.
That is correct. That is
scrap that immediately.
It's not official.
I know Alex Pereira wants that fight, and I imagine that that's what's going to happen. But he's so much more valuable to the heavyweight division than he would be to light heavyweight at this point. We know he's been the champion at light heavyweight. He was a great champion. He had some fantastic fights. He did the same at middleweight. If Magomed beats him again and then he goes up to heavyweight, there's a lot of luster that's going to be lost. I think you take this opportunity, you see a door open, and you go, this is the biggest possible fight we can make for Tom Aspinall right now. And by miles. Like, there is nobody even close. Cyril Gane, all due respect, is not in the same stratosphere as Alex Pereira in terms of notoriety, recognizability, and excitement that fans are going to have over his fight. As you said, last fight, I did not score it for him. I don't think he won that fight. And so that's a tough sell for me. Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall is a fight that I can get excited for. Now, granted, I think there's some severe limitations on what Alex Pereira is going to be able to do against a heavyweight the size of Tom Aspinall, the strength of Tom Aspinall, the speed of Tom Aspinall. But I'd sure as hell like to see it a lot more than I'd like to see against any of the crop of the names that you just listed.
It also gives a superstar, Alex Pereira, a chance at winning a belt in 3 different divisions.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, then Tom Aspinall is defeating a superstar in Alex Pereira.
It gives him a name value. It gives him probably the biggest name value that you can get outside of John Jones, right? John Jones would have been the number 1 with a bullet. If he gets a win over John Jones, he's golden for life. Alex Pereira is the number 2 option. I don't see anybody else out there. There's maybe one other. And that other option, I said that I would say too, is Francis Ngannou. And I know Eric Nixick came out and was, talking about the potential of Francis coming back. Then Dana was asked about it as if Nixick had said, like, Francis wants to come back, which was never what he actually said. Then Francis is like, did I ever say I want to come back? And they've done this whole back and forth. If the egos can be put aside, Francis Ngannou was UFC heavyweight champion, beat Stipe Miocic, who at that time was, and then, by the way, Cyril Gane, who is likely probably going to be Tom Aspinall's next fight, was a heavyweight champion, never lost his belt, left the promotion, went over to PFL, went over to boxing. In his most recent MMA outing, defeated a young, tough heavyweight in Renan Ferreira. And he's a name that still has a lot of cachet, a lot of value. He carries that power with him. Even though he's getting up there in age, I think there's really a big benefit to the UFC if they can put their egos aside and get Francis Ngannou in there. Do I think it would happen? I mean, at the beginning of the year, I predicted it would happen because I had a feeling that this John Jones and Tom Aspinall thing was going to go this way. And my bold prediction on our year preview show was that the UFC will get Francis Ngannou back. There's a few obstacles in the way of that, though. One, he's with the PFL, and we don't know when he's going to fight next. Now, Don Davis proposed, how about next July, Francis Ngannou is on that White House lawn card.
Yeah, against Vadim Nemkov.
Against Vadim Nemkov. That's a ways away, so I wonder what Francis Ngannou's bookings look like in the next little bit. I hope we see him soon, and unless I'm mistaken, I believe at the time he was saying that he had one more fight, or there was reporting out there that he had one more fight. Maybe that's inaccurate. Maybe he's since resigned. Maybe I have that wrong, but I believe there was a time where everybody was operating under the assumption that Francis had one more fight. If that's the case, man, get him one more fight, and let's see if that UFC door opens. When we talked about this last, Ariel Helwani did a ranking of like guys that he thinks could potentially come back, and Francis Ngannou was dead last on that list, that he thought would never come back because Dana White has the feelings that he does about Francis. To me, at a certain point, the business has to be put first ahead of the feelings. And it's not, Dana White's dealt with some people that he may not have necessarily loved to deal with at times. In the lead up to the Francis Ngannou free agency thing, he actually said Hunter Campbell was fully dealing with him. It wasn't Dana who was even doing the negotiating at all. And Hunter was the one who was quite mad at Francis because he felt like they were going to be able to get the deal done. Now they're in a different position. Now they're looking at John Jones just left, and by the way, left in a way that like probably didn't rub them the right way, right? John Jones walks out the door. Hey, I'm just giving up this belt. I don't care. I'm living my best life. Tom Aspinall is the champ. Great. Not a great way to kind of like end your UFC career. Probably not the best way that the UFC could have conceived of it happening. So that's one thing that probably leaves a bad feeling in your mouth. Also, Dana White had been out here promising 100% this fight will happen, and it's leaving a bad taste in the fans' mouth. So now you're in a different position where you don't have that kind of ability to be like, our heavyweight division's humming. So that's one thing. Second thing, time has, maybe healed some wounds. Like, it's been a while since Francis Ngannou was in the UFC. It doesn't seem like Dana White still has an affinity for Francis Ngannou, but as the UFC promotion, I don't think Francis Ngannou did any wrong by the UFC. I don't think they were hard done. They now have a new, like, very exciting champion in Tom Aspinall. Egos put aside, Francis Ngannou versus Tom Aspinall, to me, is the best fight they can make. And I say that from Alex Pereira might probably still be a bigger star than Francis Ngannou, just by what he's been able to do recently in the UFC run. But from a compelling fight perspective, a power perspective, somebody who could maybe in their prime have matched Tom Aspinall's speed, I'd like to see Francis Ngannou versus Tom Aspinall. I don't think it's going to happen, though.
All right, it's interesting you say that. You mentioned Alex Pereira. I think that is a viable option. That would
Absolutely.
be a great option for Tom Aspinall. You mentioned Francis Ngannou, which is also an incredible option for Tom Aspinall, but will we see it? I'm just not certain. I think a third option, and it's very unsure of the likelihood of it happening, is Tom racks up 3, 4, 5 title defenses, and then John Jones comes back and fights him.
That would certainly be the injection in the arm that division would need. Is it coming too late? Like, what are we going to do in the meantime? What are we going to do in the meantime when it just looks like it's a barren wasteland out there with no options for Tom Aspinall? How are we going to make this work? To me, if Tom continues to rack up wins, and we've talked about this before when we had the star conversation, if Tom continues to rack up wins, I almost think that it will become this thing like we had with Demetrius Johnson, or like we're seemingly having with Pantoja now, where it's like, yeah, he doesn't really have challenges, but isn't it impressive how badly he's just beating the brakes off this crop of other guys? And I think we'll probably start to enter that territory. The requirement there, though, is you need to keep Tom Aspinall active. It doesn't matter who you throw at him, just throw a body at him. So if Cyril Gane's up next, what the fuck are we waiting for? Let's get this done already. Book the shit.
Book it.
And let's get him fighting. And after he beats Cyril Gane, because I don't think Cyril Gane would win that fight, I'm very confident that Tom Aspinall would beat Cyril Gane, do Volkov. After that one, do another one. Just continue to run through this list. Jalton Almeida's chirping. Perfect. Jalton Almeida's next. Just start keeping Tom Aspinall busy and at least get the division in a state where, okay, your champion is now unassailable, right? In the way that Pantoja is. Pantoja's lapped the field 4 times already. It's seeming like nobody can get up to him. And in that time, if you do this for long enough, eventually you get a Joshua Van type character. You get somebody, and maybe Talashin Teixeira, you made a great case for it. Maybe he's that guy that can rise while you do this. But you have to do that.
If he can keep winning. I mean, he's only 1-0 in the UFC. Like, he needs to keep winning. If he can get to 11-0 and his average fight time be 2 minutes and he's this 6'7" gigantic dude, then yeah, like you're making a case for it. But not only that, book the other guys as well. Jalton Almeida is out here begging for a fight. He's talking about how, on his Twitter, how him and Volkov have mutually agreed they want to do it in October. Do Tom versus Gane in October. Book Volkov versus Jalton on the same card and say winner gets Tom if he beats Cyril Gane, vice versa. You got to get these dudes active because it really is. It's in a place of dismay, man. I read a stat somewhere. There's been 14 heavyweight fights this year. There has not been a finish since March 15th when Waldo Cortez Acosta KO'd Ryan Spann. And Waldo Cortez Acosta has fought since then.
How many weeks into the year are we?
We're over halfway through the year, man. Got to be 26, 27 weeks into the year. I feel like last month alone in June, there was over 14 featherweight and lightweight fights.
Yeah, we're 28 weeks into the year. So 14, meaning once every other card, there's a heavyweight fight if the UFC runs once a week, which they tend to be around that. Yeah, that's rough, man.
And like I said, the next one isn't after the 3 this weekend, which, by the way...
5 cards.
Which, by the way, I think Derek Lewis and Talashin Teixeira are the only 2 ranked ones fighting. It's like Kennedy, Nzechukwu, and Vitor Petrino's moving up to 265. Like, it's not like...
So it wasn't even a heavyweight a fight ago. Now Petrino's
it's not even like the ranked guys. Waldo Cortez Acosta is going to be the next one after this. Like, he is your most active guy. This will be his 3rd fight of the year. Like, I'm not a salsa boy guy. We all know that. But, like, he's the most active dude. He's making a case to get this title shot.
Fucking hell. I mean, good for him.
If he beats Pavlovich, because you mentioned, like, there needs to be a Josh Van type guy. It was Pavlovich. Pavlovich was icing everyone, and then he had to fight Tom Aspinall for the interim belt due to unforeseen circumstances on super short notice, and then Aspinall iced him, and now he's on a losing streak.
Yeah. And by the way, a thing that happens with heavyweight is, like has happened with Derek Lewis in the past, is you kind of only need to win 2. Even if you're on a losing streak, you win 2 impressively, and you're right back up there. And that's fine for me at this point. Like, I'm under no illusion that this division is going to get good anytime soon.
Honestly, bro, it is the women's bantamweight of the male divisions. It's just like win 2 and you're in the title shot.
The other problem, much like women's bantamweight, is there's not really anybody out there like doing chirping, right? You got a bunch of like silent Russian dudes.
And Jalton like politely being like, "Hello, would anyone like to fight me? Thank you."
There's not somebody really making a lot of noise, and people like kind of. It's why they so desperately need like a Francis Ngannou, like an Alex Pereira, obviously a John Jones, and I even loathe to say the name at this point, but it needs somebody. It just needs some energy. And if I was a light heavyweight that even could conceive of bulking up to 265, or at least just get above the heavyweight limit and feel like you could be like maybe a cruiserweight level 220 something, take a shot, man. Like Jalton, by the way. Jalton was a guy who was floating between 2 divisions.
Could that be a move for Jamal Hill with the losing streak?
Try it. Because
take a year off and bulk up.
If you feel like you can out technique guys, if you are Jamal Hill, now with Jamal Hill in his case specifically, make sure this is muscle that we're putting on, right? You don't want to just come in there pudgy and not have the speed and the dexterity that you want. If Jamal Hill can commit himself to really like gaining body mass and muscle and get himself into a heavyweight division, you have to expect that he'd have some kind of technical advantage over a lot of the heavyweights, especially maybe in the speed department. Why not take a shot at it? Because this division is desperate for anybody at this point, and the guys that are there are kind of knocking each other off, or Tom Aspinall's already walked through them. It just needs fresh blood. And so try to be that fresh blood. I wonder if there's somebody else. Jalton was smart to kind of do it, right? Jalton is somebody, as I said, who was floating between. And then he was just like, you know what? I'm going to stick at heavyweight. I'm being successful here. He ran, unfortunately, into that Curtis Blades fight where got a little bit exposed. But I think he can get right back on track. Another win, and I feel like he's title shot ready. So I wouldn't be surprised if a light heavyweight moved up. But I also wouldn't be surprised if nobody does. And they should.
The UFC did sign Marcus Almeida, 13-time BJJ world champion. Yeah, debuts in Abu Dhabi.
That boy's nice. That boy's nice. The jiu-jitsu is filth.
They say he's the best heavyweight grappler in the world. I mean, he's got a big following too. He's got like 600K on IG. Yeah. Like he could be someone. He could be someone that comes out of it.
That's not a bad shout. I forgot that happened.
He debuts in 2 weeks.
He's an interesting challenge.
Now that I said it, if he debuts in 2 weeks, that's that I read about another one not being until Shanghai has to be wrong.
That's wrong then.
It has to be wrong.
I guess this just happened last week, I want to say.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just a little bit outdated. Buchecha's an interesting challenge. I just man, if you're Tom Aspinall, you keep that on the feet and it probably goes pretty well for you. If it gets on the ground, it's obviously dicey. He's one of those guys that is just a freak jiu-jitsu player. I'm interested in that much more so than any of these other things. I think we're at the point I think the comparison to Pantoja to me is the best one, where it's like he's done dirty things to a lot of the guys at the top of this ranking. Bring in the Kaya Sakuras, and then for the equivalent, bring in Buchecha. Let's just do something. Bring
in Buchecha. He's fighting Martin Budai, who could immediately get him into the rankings, and it's just like, bro, just shoot this guy up to a title shot. Just anyone with anybody with a pulse. Build him up as this demon grappler that's just going to be able to take down John Jones and be able to choke him out. If he beats Malkin again, bring over Rug from one championship.
Oh, shout out Rug.
Ryzen is doing a heavyweight tournament right now, and I think the winner's going to fight Ryan Bader or something like that. Maybe someone comes out of that and you bring him over to the UFC. Phil DeFries is pretty set in KSW, and also him and Tom are boys.
Would you be interested in a Ryan Bader fight at this point?
With Tom Aspinall?
Yeah. It feels like it's past its expiration.
It wouldn't do anything more for me than
another guy
in the rankings.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
They did also sign 2022 PFL heavyweight champ Ante D'Elia.
Okay, that's actually compelling too.
Tom also can't fight him because he trains together. And
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Tom has that rule, but we might have to just break that at some point. There's the
maybe it's just like
Mick Parkin and maybe boys. Even Phil DeFries, but come on.
Him and Phil are boys. Maybe the other ones we could scrap with.
But how desperate are we that we're like, please have Tom Aspinall fight guys he's friendly with, just so we have somebody for him to fight. It is.
Please fight Ante D'Elia before he even makes his debut.
I'll say this though, you've now introduced. Oh, here we go. We've got a quote here from Tom Aspinall who said, "Even me, who's a heavyweight, I looked through the top 15 and I'm like, I've never really seen these guys fight before." Yeah. I think that's a lot of people's feeling, because they fight once a year apparently, and most of the time it's buried on some card that we've never seen. Wow, I'm just getting a good look at my unicorn. Shout out.
It looks good, man. It looks good. Shout out to Bring Your Kids to Work Day here at Yahoo. If you're just now joining, that's why his face is painted like that. Got it done with his daughters.
Well, I would have got it done anyway. I tend to do this on Thursdays. You at least laid out some names that I'm like, okay, you've piqued my interest, right? The Buchecha thing is definitely interesting to me. Taliesin Teixeira, now I think this weekend has a little bit of additional juice for me.
If you are the UFC, I think you want Taliesin Teixeira to knock out Derek Lewis to become someone.
Or do you just give Derek Lewis a title shot?
I was gonna say, I know he's on a 5-5 losing streak, but how many wins for Tai Tuivasa to get a fucking shot?
Neither of them.
2 wins.
Again, you need it can't be stated enough. It's one thing to be winning, right? I think Jalton Almeida certainly has a very good resume, right? He's only got the one loss on the resume at heavyweight, but you need somebody who's going to sell a fight with Tom Aspinall. I think Derek Lewis will be a good dance partner, and also somebody that we know is going to go in there and try and strike. Now, I think Tom would be best served to just grapple with him and could probably make it look pretty easy. But with a Tai Tuivasa, with a Derek Lewis, you at least you're getting somebody that's a fan-friendly style, and fans are at least going to know the name and have them step in there. But man, it's a tough sell if Derek Lewis is what's his recent record? You said
2-4 in his last 6.
yeah. So if he's
40 years old as well.
if he's 3-4 in his last 7, it's still not a great record. But I'm honestly at the point of fuck it.
I mean, Derek Lewis said he wanted to keep fighting taxi cab drivers.
Yeah, that
We
ain't a
can talk
taxi
about
cab
title-
driver.
We can talk about a title
Yeah,
shot
but
later.
by the way, Derek Lewis is full of shit at times. Derek Lewis has said that many times and then stepped into a title shot with Daniel Cormier. He's like, I don't want to fight anybody. And then he's fighting Daniel Cormier for the title. If they pay him, the man will step in there with anybody.
All right, realistic plan. I think you book
Gone.
Cyril and Tom for October. You book Jailton and Volkov on that same
100%.
one. You see what happens with Cortez Acosta and Pavlovich. I think you could get a potential, like Pavlovich may need one more if he wins. Waldo Cortez Acosta at that point would be on a 6-fight win streak with a win over Pavlovich. You can put him in. You can put him into a title. Plus, like that's a fight I've been banging the drum for a while now.
This is going to be hard to sell pay-per-views on. All due respect to Tom, who I think, as I said, I think can be a massive star for the UFC. These are not great dance partners. This almost feels like you're going to have to do...
None of these are selling shit, bro.
You're going to have to do 2 title fights on Tom Aspinall cards until he finds a good dance partner, which is crazy.
Well, that's the thing. He's like, you say new dance partner. Our guy,
Talishan Teixeira.
Well, Talishan Teixeira. You guys say that. Balk at the name until he's 11-0. Oven tweeted. Our guy Oven tweeted back in March. UFC heavyweight fighters under 30 years old. Mick Parkin, 29. Thomas Peterson, 29. Junior Toffa, 28, who's now fighting at 205 this weekend. Walter Walker, 27. Mario Pinto, 27. Talishan Teixeira, 25. Yes, that is all. So, like, who's coming? Who's coming down the track?
The one thing I'll say to that, just to be fair, heavyweights tend to be older and tend to carry that power longer because they're not the ones having to cut the weight and end up having more longevity.
I'm just saying who's coming.
No.
Kennedy, maybe? Vitor Petrino, maybe?
Yeah, man. It is in rough shape.
Can they bring in the dude who just fought on Glory 100?
Rico.
No, against Rico, who denied the contract.
Artem Vakitov.
Yeah, Artem Vakitov.
See, here's the thing. He publicly said he turned down the UFC so that he could go do this. I wonder if they're like anxious to get back in business with him. I'll say this, he'd be a much more compelling matchup than any of these guys.
All right, so back to the plan.
Gone.
We do Almeida versus Volkov for a title eliminator. Then Aspinall fights the winner of that one. Then from there, now we get serious about like, Alex, like you ready to move up? You did your thing at 205. John, like how you feeling, man? You doing all right? Like how's retirement? And then if that's not the thing, we fight maybe like Waldo Cortez Acosta.
Yeah.
At that point, we're at 3 title defenses, and like hopefully the UFC has made some drastic move to try and improve heavyweight.
And hopefully in that time, Abu Checha can get a win and be somebody who's like an interesting kind of name to enter the mix, and we'll see where it goes from there. As I said, my number one priority, if I'm the UFC, is keep Tom Aspinall busy. The other parts will sort themselves, but do not waste this time that they already wasted 1.5 years of Tom Aspinall's longevity in his absolute prime right now. Don't make that same mistake again. Get him these title defenses, and then let's see what we
Let's
can
just
do.
rack him up. Rack him up and put him down. Worst case scenario for the UFC, Tom loses.
Yeah, but in that case, there was nobody that he was going to fight anyway that was like this big fight that you're losing out on. Get him in a rematch with that person. You can easily overcome a Tom Aspinall loss at this point, in my opinion, because there's nobody that is on the horizon. The John Jones fight was the one where you're like, we cannot fuck this up, and it's already fucked up. I don't think a loss catastrophically hurts Tom Aspinall in the same way it didn't when it was Curtis Blades. Now, certainly that was an injury, but he avenged that quickly, and then you just move right back on track. So get him busy, fight every 3 months, and make sure he starts racking up title defenses.
And no.
Salsa boy?
Salsa boy, Waldo Cortez. All right.
He is going to be the champion, and you're going to be in fucking shambles when it happens.
He's going to be the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and he's going to have like 41,000 followers on Instagram.
And no finishes.
He actually has the last finish in the heavyweight division
And it was like months ago or something?
against Ryan Spann.
Jesus Christ.
All right, UFC Nashville itself. Just a quick stat to throw out there.
Yes.
I think there are 3 dudes changing weight classes on this one. You got Vitor Petrino going up to 265. You have Junior Taffa going down to 205. You have Chris Curtis going back down to 170. And then also from an age standpoint, we talk about age. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, 42. Lauren Murphy, 41. Derek Lewis, 40. Max Griffin, 39. Austin Lane, 37. Calvin Kattar, 37. Chris Curtis, 37. Nate Landwehr, 37. Chidi Njokuani, 36. Tuco Tacos, 35.
Yeah, and by the way, Ben Folks for uncrowned.com wrote an article about
Oh, yeah, but what's going on with the heavyweight division?
Specifically
Where did all
about
the
the heavyweight
heavyweights
division,
go?
yes.
Where did they go, Ben? I read the article.
the three
It's a
of
very good article. He's as dumbfounded as I.
where did they go?
shout out
He
to
also
the
did a mailbag.
Yes,
Oh.
okay. Like, is Derek Lewis, Taliesin Teixeira actually an ideal headliner for a UFC Fight Night event? In my opinion, yes.
Yes.
Because Taliesin Teixeira, with his size, with his age, with his record, with his finishing capability, could be a potential fight for Tom Aspinall down the line.
And I think Derek Lewis is a potential fight for Tom Aspinall too. Even if this pulls him to 3 and 4.
I agree. I keep going back to IG followers. I know it's not an actual measure, but it is a good measure
Oh,
of
it is.
star power.
Yeah.
It really is. Look at Ilya. Look at Islam. Look at all the famous guys in the UFC. They all have massive followings. Derek Lewis has the most followers of anyone at heavyweight.
And I'm
he
not
might be
surprised
your
at all.
biggest star.
Yeah,
Like,
he
might be the most well-known.
That's it. It's recognizability. He's not going to be the biggest pay-per-view seller,
Yeah.
right? Tom Aspinall is going to be the guy that moves the needle for that, but he's the most recognizable name. There's my balls is hot guy is at least
My
known
balls was hot.
better than everybody else in that division.
I'm hoping if he wins, there's going to be some sort of crossover. My balls was hot chicken, like Nashville
like
hot
Dave's
chicken.
hot chicken.
Yeah. They bring it out. He eats a sandwich with his pants off in the middle of the octagon. That's best
I love
case
this
scenario.
wish casting that you're doing.
That is the main event. I feel like Taliesin Teixeira, with his age and his finishing capability, where Derek Lewis is at in his career, like obviously Derek Lewis can always uncork one and just knock Taliesin Teixeira out, but I'm going to say that Taliesin Teixeira gets it done.
I'm a little worried, I got to be honest. The people who stand and strike with Derek Lewis, sometimes it does not go well. He just has that concussive power that if you stand with him long enough, you can find it. But I have been impressed by Taliesin so far. And so the youth, as you said, and the energy and the physical attributes to me are all on that side of the equation, and I have to lean that way. But I can close my eyes and see the Taliesin Teixeira throwing a lunging type thing, missing it, and Derek Lewis just uncorking an atomic bomb on him. Like I can see it in my head already.
At that point, Derek Lewis title shot. He'll be on a 2-fight win streak.
And which is why to Ben Folks asking the question and you confirming like, yeah, this is perfect because if Taliesin loses, it's probably because Derek Lewis took his head off.
Yep.
If he wins, it's because he beat Derek Lewis and now you got a guy. So I like the matchmaking here. I lean Taliesin, but I don't love it either.
Yeah, we'll see. This card is like a one step up from an Apex.
Yeah.
It's not like wildly intriguing, but it isn't happening in the Apex, so it'll automatically.
Are there anybody with like ties to Nashville? Is there a reason this is happening?
Nate the Train.
Okay.
Clarksville.
So further down the card. Shout out to
Nate the Train. Co-main event, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson taking on Gabriel Bonfim. I mean, we all love Wonderboy. But it is a 15-year age difference. He is 1-4 in his last 5, and you're getting 27-year-old Gabriel Bonfim, who is 17-1, 16 of those wins
Finisher.
coming by finish.
Yeah. This feels like an old lion getting fed to a young lion.
I don't love it for Wonderboy.
It's a very tough matchup for him. I will say this. Even in the losses, Wonderboy is not like getting the doors blown off. That's the thing with Wonderboy. Like
He looked good in the Joaquin fight, obviously, until he didn't.
he is still competitive, which is what I like to see from Wonderboy. So I'm not expecting this to be like, holy shit, why is this guy even in here? But at a certain point, the youth is going to be so in the favor of Bonfim that I do worry that Wonderboy is not going to be able to win. But as I said, like this is not like me being concerned for Wonderboy. I think he'll give a good account of himself. I think he'll be fine, but I don't think he'll be able to outlast the younger fighter.
I agree. Calvin Kattar taking on Steve Garcia in the People's main event.
Absolutely.
Not only the featured bout of the evening, but also the People's main event. If you don't know about Stevie G, go back and watch his last 5 fights. 5-fight win streak, 5 knockouts. Been knocking people out since he got to the UFC. That the win in like fall of 2021 is when I really started liking him. Charlie Ontiveros.
Yeah.
Not Oliveira. Ontiveros. Not quite the same level. This feels like two ships sort of passing in the night. Obviously, Calvin Kattar has fought the way better brand of competition.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in there with the much better guys. But he is 37. He, I believe, is 1-4, or he's a 4-fight losing streak. And Steve Garcia, 5-fight win streak. It just kind of feels like these two dudes are at very different points in their careers. One win for Kattar since 2020. But you could make the argument, the experience, the guys that he's been in there with. He's also never been knocked out. He had the TKO injury loss to Arnold Allen, but like he wasn't actually
that wasn't
finished.
a knockout. Yeah.
So the durability could come into play. He could just outvolume Steve Garcia, but I'm still going with Stevie G.
I think it's Steve Garcia's time. I'm Mean Machine, right? Is the
Mean
nickname?
Machine.
I'm a big fan.
He is a mean machine, and he hits hard as hell.
Yeah, he can crack. Yes, Kattar is extremely tough, as we saw in the Max Holloway fight is like in the pinnacle, is in the pantheon of like the toughest dudes you've ever seen because of the punch volume that Max was putting on him, and Kattar was able to withstand that. Even if Garcia doesn't finish him, I think he's going to be the more active and more aggressive fighter. That he only knows that speed. He is full throttle, and I imagine I think he will get a finish. If he does not get a finish, he will look good in a decision. And so I'm all over Steve Garcia.
Giga was like 7-0 in the UFC going into that fight. He was a pretty sizable favorite as well. So Calvin Kattar's turned back people before. That was 2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
and 4 losses prior.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Nate the Train Landwehr taking on Morgan Charrier, the last pirate coming over from France. Nate Landwehr getting to fight in his home state of Tennessee. I feel like the crowd's going to be jumping. But the thing is, it's just like, what Nate Landwehr fight are we going to get? He either puts on fight of the night, performance of the night, bonus performances, or like the last time out against Duho Choi, like just didn't ever really
got
get
into
going.
gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Morgan's last fight wasn't like that impressive either.
Nah,
you know,
man, and he had some momentum going into that one. He was like dropping promos.
Oh, the promos were on fire.
It looked sick, and he just didn't get going. I do like Nathaniel Wood a lot, so like I rate that highly. I think he's better than Nate.
You were
the
on
Train.
Wood on that.
I was on Wood as an underdog, no big deal. Love betting Nate Wood as an underdog, but Nate the Train thrives in the underdog role.
Yeah, 100%. And in terms of like who's going to be more of a dog in the fight, nobody's going to be more of a dog than Nate.
I mean, Morgan Charrier, he has like 11 losses on his record.
Yeah. He should win. Morgan should win this fight. He should really
I think he is the better mixed martial artist.
He's a better fighter. This is a real opportunity for him to kind of put that Nathaniel Wood fight behind him and be like, okay, I fucked this up. Like I had the momentum and I fucked this up. I am going to show you the levels to my game and show you where I'm at, because as a mixed martial artist, he's extremely talented, and I think he's very capable of fighting at the highest possible level. Nate Landwehr is the type of fight though that can trip you up when you're trying to do that. When you're trying to get back to that spot, he's a guy. It can be a stumbling block for you,
especially in the volunteer state, baby.
Yeah, especially at home.
Imagine the Landwehrs are going to be out in force.
Nate the Train in Nashville,
in Bridgestone Arena. That's going to be fantastic. Like this main card, like it should have some entertaining fights. Like
I agree.
It should have some fun scraps on it. I feel like I say that every single card, but it feels like it should. Vitor Petrino taking on Austin Lane. Petrino moving up to 265, as I mentioned earlier. Austin Lane, 17 of his 19 fights ended by KO, whether he wins or loses. 11 victories, 6 defeats by way of KO. And Petrino, 11 of his 14 having gone to the decision. This feels like a heavyweight scrap that could end the no-finish streak.
I think Petrino decision is coming. That's my sense. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Nothing would shock me with this division.
Petrino decision.
Junior Tafa taking on Tuco Tacos. Tafa down to 205. He looks to be a little bit more in shape.
Yeah, I mean, has he fought at 205 at the UFC before?
He may have, but I think this is his debut.
This is his debut at that weight.
Yeah.
He's always been like, I remember Junior Tafa fighting as a massive heavyweight at Glory, and then looking considerably slimmer as a UFC heavyweight. So I'm not surprised. Like, he's dedicated himself to the shape. Now, the Tafa brothers fight exactly the same way, which is stand flat-footed and trade hammers. Like, they throw bungalows. Yeah, they just throw.
One of us is getting bonked.
That's it. And so, like, I think this is good. Like, he's going to carry a lot of power into the light heavyweight division, but the style is very limited. The style is like if you get into a firefight with Junior Tafa, like you're gonna lose that because he's gonna be more powerful and he could take a hell of a shot. If you do anything else, if you mix the martial arts, it could get a little bit dicey. So we'll see, but I wouldn't be surprised by a Junior knockout here.
A couple other fights on the card worth mentioning. Chris Curtis, our guy, Extreme Couture. Got to spend a minute with him the other week, taking on Max Payne Griffin. That should be a good scrap. He's a big favorite in that one. Jake Matthews, Chidi Njokwani. That should also be exciting.
That one I'm looking forward to a lot.
I think it's going to be fun. If Chidi can make the weight, he's going to have a massive size advantage.
That's always a problem.
But it'll be a good scrap either way. Jake Matthews has some crispy boxing. I love the way Chidi mixes in the kicks and everything like that.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Lauren Murphy with her
retirement
final
fight,
the retirement fight. I wonder if we're going to get a package. You think we'll have a package?
I hope so. They've been good about that. If you say ahead of time, they've been good about that. So that'd be nice if they did that.
She's taking on Eduardo Mora. Kennedy Nzechukwu taking on Walter Walker, our third heavyweight fight of the evening. The first one that will come on Saturday,
know what?
though.
Maybe Kennedy can be the guy. Maybe he can be the guy. He's got a great story. He's a physically imposing type of dude. Maybe Kennedy could be the heavyweight that we have been desperate for.
The African Savage.
I would love to see it.
He's 2-0 at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Chris Barnett win.
Yeah.
Lucas Brzeski win.
Yeah.
We kind of need to get
we
into
need
the rankings.
we
need to bust into the rankings here. It should be a decent card. I don't think there's going to be a ton of buzz around it. It's a 6 p.m. start as well, so don't love that. 12 fights though, we should be out of there like 11:30 midnight. You got to love the poster for this one. It's always Derek Lewis.
Show it to me.
9 first-round finishes. Taliesin Teixeira, 8 first-round finishes. No, we don't have it, and we don't.
Damn it.
We don't need it either. It's just 2 guys with how many finishes they have. But this is the full card right here. Kicks off 6 o'clock Eastern.
Chris Curtis versus Max Griffin is a scrap. There
scraps
really
on
are
here.
some
There's some
scraps.
scraps on
We
here.
say this every time, and then it's
Say
like
it every time, and then they're all fucking stinkers, and the crowd's not that good. I'm hoping it delivers. In Nashville. Those are not the only fights this weekend, though. Katie Taylor takes on Amanda Serrano for the third time. This time at Madison Square Garden. The second time they'll be at the world's most famous arena on Friday night. And what does that mean? That means our Irish man, the man hailing from the Emerald Isle, Petesy Carroll, is in town, and he becomes the first in-studio guest in Boys in the Back history. What's up, big dog?
Look at this respect. I love this.
Yeah, I got the storefront on. Shout out the storefront. One of my favorite brands coming from
like this since.
great country of Ireland.
Petesy, don't finish that sentence, please.
Can we talk about Petesy with the stripes this week? He's been on fire. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Give us a
shit.
dig. Look at this. Is this what you did at Cotillion back in the day?
Right.
He doesn't know what Cotillion is.
I don't know what cotillion is either.
Wow.
Hello, everyone.
Is that just a Southern thing?
What an honor it is to be here on Boys in the Back, guys. I mean, I've been.
No. It's an
Like,
honor
look
to have
stunning.
you here.
You are stunning. Do you know that?
Thank you. I
The
appreciate it.
glitter. Frank is very worried about if the glitter is getting on the microphone. He's
cares?
very concerned. I know.
He can
does.
clean it
does.
off.
What do you got here? Some pizzas for us?
No. Remember, I was telling you I had another gift for you.
Yes.
Well, here it is. We have been waiting for these to arrive from Northern Ireland.
first, man.
For all week, like for the whole week. The guys at Mystery Shirt in a Box sent them from Northern Ireland because I couldn't fit them in my suitcase. I've been waiting, and they finally got here this morning. I got these.
Do we have a name? Who can we thank?
Connor, not this Connor, but Connor from
Thank
Mystery
you,
Shirt in a Box.
Connor.
You legend.
Shout
Legend.
out. Absolute legend. Great name as well.
We have them for everybody. Everyone backstage has one as well.
Excellent.
Are we about to
GC?
bust these open?
That's
Oh!
So the whole thing is, right? You
Thank
don't
you,
know.
Connor. Thank you, Petesy.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
The shirt in a box. So these are soccer jerseys.
These are all.
We have no idea what's in here.
No.
Me and
And
Rick
everyone
have
has one.
great luck with Mystery Open.
Yes. If you were watching our Vegas content last week.
Here, leave that. That one's for Ariel. Leave that one
let's
somewhere.
go. Let's go.
Helwani,
This-
that's for you.
Open
It's there.
this on Monday, Ariel.
Yeah.
This will be. This is great, man.
You can actually get. You can get basketball ones. You can get American football ones.
These are all soccer, though.
These could be
are all-
anything.
These are all
This is not Premier League. This could be anything.
Well, I got them for the reason how I got them first was because I got them for Helwani's kids, and they got like an Indian second division team.
I
in
love
one
it.
of them. So
I love that.
let's see what we got.
All right,
Oh my
how do
God.
we
I hope
do? We
I
do it
get an
together?
Indian-
Do we do it
Indians.
one by one?
No,
How
let's
do
go
we
one
do
by
it?
one.
Okay,
one
who's
by one.
first? Petesy?
Will I go
Petesy,
first?
You go
go
first,
first.
brother. You brought the gifts in.
Or we could get the people in the back to do
Yeah,
it
let's
first.
do back first. I want to see what you guys got. Yeah, look at this.
All right, let's go.
Look at this.
Let's
This
go
is
Frank
incredible.
first. Let's go Frank first.
Petesy-
Oh,
Oh,
Jordan already went.
Jordan's going
Jordan already
Let's
went.
see.
The day after the birthday, he gets honors.
I can't hear him.
Oh, what do we get?
He's opening, so he can't really.
This is really wrapped up. It's a real mystery here.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
It looks green.
Yeah, green's great.
What do we got?
Wolfsburg?
Fucking
don't know.
hell. Is that a clover on there? What do we see? What do
Oh,
we see?
South Africa.
Guyana.
Guyana. That's sick. Shout out to Carlston Harris.
Can't
What
wait
does
for
Andy
World
get? What
Cup
does
when
Andy
they make
get?
it next
All
year.
right, Andy's next.
What is that?
Who is that?
Dresden.
Dresden.
Wow, that Guyana jersey's a nice pull.
That is nice.
That's the winner so far.
What'd you get? What'd you
Shout
get,
out to
What do we
Frank?
got, Frankie?
All right, here we go, Frank.
Wow, shout out to Connor from
No, shout out. This
Mystery
is
shirt
great
in a
fun.
box.
This is great fun.
Frank.
All right, Frank, what is it? Oh, is it white? Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
that
that's a
looks pretty
funky
sick.
one. I like that.
Oh, that's Kaiserslautern, is it? Or Galatasaray? What is it? It tells you in the box. They give you a little
It
fat
says
card.
KS.
KS, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
It says it on it. Like there should be
There's
a
a
little
slip.
thing.
Open the box, Frankie.
God damn, guys.
That's a sick one.
Oh yeah, this one rolls right off the tongue.
What is it?
K Sirispor.
Someone says Dynamo.
K Sirispor.
Dude, huge pop in the
Serious
chat
one.
for Guyana. Everyone going crazy. I think
Guyana-
Jordan's
Guyana
got
was
the
a hot-
jersey of the
was a
day.
hot jersey.
Shout out to Guyana,
All right,
bro.
here, what do we got, PT?
Okay, let's
Frank
see. Let's
is
see.
from Turkish professional football.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sick.
sick. We can go. We can wear that.
Kayserispor.
We can wear.
Oh.
We can wear that when we go get our hair transplants.
Let's go, baby. If there's any deals on transplants, please contact me. Let me see this. Oh,
Please keep young.
Guy's got a great
Great head of hair. What's he talking about?
oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this.
I see blue. I see something
Ooh,
blue.
that's like a
Really
that's like a
nice.
fancy navy. Oh,
Oh,
that's really
oh,
nice. Oh, I love
that's
that
a nice
blue
jersey.
What is
Balance.
this? New Balance. FC Porto, baby.
Wow,
Come on, Porto.
nice.
That one's nice.
That's a beauty.
That's
That's our guy
nice.
Philippe in Porto with
Hey.
the port
Super
wine.
Fantastic
out.
beer as well.
Incredible.
Shout out.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, let's do it, Rick.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
Here we go. This looks white, right? White
Okay, a
and
little
red.
white action.
Oh yes.
Oh, some orange on there. Rick loves his
Two
orange.
bags.
You're gonna have to help me pronounce that, pizza.
FC Porto is fire.
Oh yeah, this is a
oh,
nice
the
one.
check marks on the side.
Picarno, AZ Picarno from Italy. It is. I think they're a second division team.
Oh
Let's see.
wow!
Yo, look at the-
Italian second division. I like
Look
that.
at, look at the
Oh,
emblem
that's
on
Oh,
that
the
one.
badge is
Wow.
nice.
The badge is
nice.
the badge is a beaut on
love
that
it.
one.
They're the most amateur. They're the most languished as an amateur club in the minor league of the Italian football system throughout its history.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Look.
Wow, these are great so far.
Let's
a
go,
kit.
GC.
All right,
What
here
do
we
you
go. Here we
get?
go.
What do
Here
you
we go.
get?
What do we get? I'm nervous. Oh, it's Irish. Yes, Republic of Ireland.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, nailed it.
great.
Nailed it.
Oh, with the Castor logo on it.
Nailed it.
yes.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Get a bit emotional here.
This is going right on.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Right on.
Great.
We got the on set. We got the Irish jersey on.
That actually looks great. That's
fits
perfect.
Fits
dude.
like a bug. This is
Well
I know
done.
what I'm wearing to the Katie Taylor fight tomorrow.
Yes.
Well done.
This is fantastic.
Thank
Wow.
you so much.
Uh,
What a
Connor-
win!
Connor,
you're
What a
legend.
hit here!
That is legendary. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
We love
giddy.
it. We love it.
I'm giddy over here. This
you,
is
Connor.
great. Thank you, Connor from Mystery Shirt in a Box.
Wow.
How fun is that?
It's good for the
What a
lads.
good
like, jump for that
experience.
mate's birthdays. Like it's a
Oh,
handy
yeah.
one to
Wow.
get.
Yes.
Just go.
I
in you
love
go.
this.
You know yourself. The Republic of Ireland. The team made their debut at the 1924 Summer Olympics, reaching the quarterfinals. We all remember those quarterfinals in 24. Oh, it's great.
Look at this. This is sweet. Look at
What a win. What a win.
all the United jerseys. Thank you.
I think I'm falling in love with opening mystery boxes of shit. Just send
This
me
went a
shit
lot
to
better than the
open.
posters. This
Oh,
went.
No, this is a win right here. This is
wow.
a win right here. If you wanna get a box of your own, right there, mystery shirt in a box.
There you go. And they do
What
have
a win.
they have a US site as well, and they have a European one, as far as I know. Lads from Northern Ireland doing that, man. It's class. Fair play.
Incredible.
Wow.
Thank you to our friend Connor.
Shout out. Thank you. Thank you. That Guyanese is a winner too.
And by the way-
throw that bad boy on, Jordan. You got to rep Guyana, man.
By the way, thank you to Petesy Carroll for bringing us gifts.
I'm so happy they came. I was sweating this. You know I was sweating this
Yeah.
all week.
Look at Jordan looking slick.
Oh, yeah. Is that a Hummel?
kiss
Is that a Hummel kit? Like, what's the make of that one? That was really nice.
You're asking a lot of questions.
Yep.
Man. I just support Guyana.
Okay,
the Golden
okay.
Jaguars,
Sorry.
man. Come on.
Who's the best Guyanese soccer player of all time? We know Carlson Harris, UFC legend, but best Guyanese soccer.
Well played.
Well done, Frankie.
Guyanese, Omari Glasgow. He's Guyanese.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Jordan might be the most famous guy. player.
Honestly, yeah, at this point. All right. You're in town.
Yes.
Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
Amanda
I
Serrano.
like how you said that, and he said yes like it was a question. You're in town? Yes, I'm
sitting
here.
right in front of my face. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, 3. You've been all around the city, going to all the
Yeah,
events.
yeah.
You were at the top of the Empire State Building. You were down in the Oculus. How are we feeling? Are we buzzing? Do we feel good?
Yeah, it's a great buzz. And as I said to Ariel on Monday, every day it's picking up a little bit more. But the funniest thing, GC, is I have this complete disparity in opinion from people who are texting me. Some people are like, how does Serrano think she's going to win this? And other people are like, nah, this isn't good. This isn't good. She's dropping 4 pounds. I mean, she nearly lost last time. I think, like, everyone's like, even if it goes to distance this time, she could win every round. They're going to give it to Serrano. And I'm like, well, that isn't historically how it's gone, but
Yeah.
always the way it is. You don't hear a peep about it the week before, but as soon as it gets into a Katie fight week, and the fact that it's on Netflix, like my dad's like, and I just turn on Netflix and it's going to be on, and I'm like, yeah, it's going to be there. So very much, it's picking up every week, and I'd say that it's going to be a fever pitch tomorrow.
So I watched the countdown, which Netflix produced, which basically got you hyped for this fight, which was incredibly done. It's just like the UFC one. I highly recommend. If you're going to watch this fight tomorrow night, you should watch it beforehand. It's only like 45 minutes long.
Really good.
It's fantastic. But then you made me watch.
Did you watch it?
The Katie doc. I watched the whole thing
Wow.
last night. It was fantastic. From 2019, so like it wasn't even updated with all the Serrano wars and everything like that. It went all the way through her Olympic career. I did not realize just how much of like a superstar and how much she means to the country of Ireland. And it was like, I get why you were always like, oh, Katie's fighting. Oh, I'm on pins and needles, everything like that now. I get why you feel that way because she really does mean so much to the country.
Yeah, she's like a deity. Like it's almost like a religious deity. It's crazy to say that, but like I've never seen a sports star kind of revered as much as her. Like where it's everyone unanimously is behind her. You don't hear anyone ever be like, who cares? Katie Taylor's fighting. Even if you weren't setting out to watch the Katie Taylor fight, wherever you went, you'd be walking into a room where the fight is on. Like that's the kind of thing it is. And I guess the situation here with Katie now is like she's getting on. She's 39. Look, I'm not to say Serrano's any kind of spring chicken, but what does she have left to do? She's already beat this girl twice. Like, why are we doing this? Like, you're getting into these wars, which are absolutely really, really exciting fights for the people. But you're kind of like, at this stage, everyone's like, we just want to see Katie get out of here with all of our kind of faculties intact. That begins to get worrying when you're getting later on and you don't actually understand the reason why they're fighting at this stage. Even though we're all going to be there, we're all going to have her back. It's kind of like, will you ever stop? And she gets really offended when people are like, are you going to retire? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm the greatest champion of all time in women's boxing. Why would I want to stop now? But already people are looking beyond this. So like, if she loses this fight, it's going to set up a best of 5 situation with Serrano. If she wins this, she's going to fight a trilogy fight against Chantel Cameron, the only person to beat her as a professional. So it's like, I can understand why she's like, I still have all this stuff to do. But at the same time, you're like, you're always going to have stuff to do. Like John Jones said, there's always going to be someone else.
There's always going to be someone else. The only pushback I'd give to that, and I agree with everything you said, but with a caveat, right? She has nothing to prove. Her career is set in stone. She is a legendary fighter. You would say the greatest woman of all time. I would push back, but
No need to bring that up now, okay? It's tomorrow, okay?
we will give her that.
Thank you.
I think the thing that she's doing now that's as important or possibly even more important is setting up for the future of women's boxing, which is a card like this on Netflix to be able to present this platform and also have these other women fighting underneath her who are now going to also have exposure. Her and Amanda are pushing the sport forward for a lot of other women, which I think is the best gift she can give back. At selfless, right? The selfish aspect is like we want her to leave with her faculties and like she doesn't need to get into these wars. But the upside for me is she is stepping in there with Amanda and she is providing a platform for so many women, inspiring a new generation of women, and it will continue to have reverberations for women's boxing. This card being on Netflix is a huge step forward for women's boxing as well. So I think that will be the thing that will be the the importance of this, right? The thing that it's like, why do this? Well, this is why. From here on out, like, I don't know if we need to do this 5 times. Don't get me wrong. Every single time they step in there, it is magic. And this third one is going to be absolutely incredible. There's no doubt in my mind. But maybe we don't need to do 5.
It's
especially if
magic.
she wins.
It's absolute magic. First fight, they threw almost 1,000 punches. I think it was 991.
Yeah.
999. And then they top it in the second fight. Over 1,250 punches thrown in 20 minutes. Like, it's absolutely insane the pace they put out. Like, they are absolute wars. They are magic, but I think win or lose for Katie Taylor, win or lose for Amanda Serrano, this is the last one. I think Katie Taylor has Chantel Cameron after that, and then I feel like it's off into the sunset.
So one more after this one, and then that's it.
Yeah, I think win or lose.
If it goes
she does
away,
the Chantel
right?
Cameron one.
Because
You're very concerned that it will not. You seem very concerned.
It feels like you have a lot of friends back home that are wildly optimistic that it's like, bro, she's up 2-0, or wildly pessimistic that it's like, bro, she's up 2-0.
I'm in a
she's not gonna
complete
win.
dilemma all the time. Like, I wake up and someone will text me saying, she's definitely going to do it. And I'm like, yeah. Like you the other day. We were talking about who we're going to pick, and you're like, you're going to pick Katie. And I'm like, will I pick Katie? Should I? You know what I mean? It's
all right,
crazy.
something crazy to note. She's going to close as the underdog. Right now, she's sitting at plus 140. She closed as the underdog in the first 2 fights as well. And in her 3 of her last 5, she has closed as the underdog 3-0 in the 3 times she's
because she would have been
underdog.
underdog against Cameron the second time around as well.
And she won that one.
Yeah. It's insane, man. I just can't wait to feel that energy again because, look, the second fight was legendary for a different reason than the first one. The first one was like the first one to headline Madison Square Garden. You had this epic meeting of the Puerto Ricans and the Irish, which people were worried about beforehand. Like, this could get turbulent, but it turned into this kind of beautiful, respectful thing in there, like where everyone's like, this is great. We're all buzzing off this magic moment they're having. The second fight is like Arlington, Texas. It's not going to have the same Irish diaspora there. Even Katie was booed. You'll remember when she won the fight. A lot of bad things said about Katie, and that's got the Irish people's back up as well. Like, people are forgetting what that fight meant on that broadcast. There were people saying that Paul and Tyson was a blemish on the sport of boxing, and just before that, you have one of the greatest fights, probably the greatest female fight of all time. And all they're talking about afterwards is headbutts.
Yeah.
Or it was Katie intentionally trying to headbutt her. This person who's been like a beacon of sporting brilliance. I think that's really poor. That's nearly the conversation we're having before this. Was she robbed? You know what I mean? Like, this was an incredibly close fight, regardless of what way you scored it. I would not criticize anyone who was like, I think Serrano won that fight. That's completely fair. Really close fight. But to say that Katie Taylor robbed the fight and she used her head to kind of take away from what Serrano was trying to do is crazy. Even on the night, we had Rosie Perez, who walked it back, who said she regretted saying it would forever be a blemish on Katie Taylor's record. Roy Jones Jr. was trying to explain the orthodox southpaw thing. Like, here's the thing. It's probably going to happen again tomorrow. People need to get ready for this. It is a southpaw against an orthodox fighter. They're going to clash heads. Let's just not be clutching our pearls and saying it's either Serrano or Katie's fault. This is just a natural consequence of that style matchup. So I think that's going to add drama as well, because I think it certainly happens. The first headbutt, can you imagine the reaction in the stadium?
Well, not only that, and then Amanda's coach is getting on the broadcast while it's going on and complaining about the headbutts and essentially calling Katie Taylor a cheat, which is, to your point, insane. When you go back and watch the lineage of this woman's career, amateurs and through the pros, to be like, oh yeah, now on fight million, however many fights she had leading up to this point, now she's starting to headbutt people. She's the cheat is insane to say.
Turning heel like John Cena, just out of nowhere, just.
But it speaks to a competitive rivalry that I like. It speaks to something
that has sold this fight amazingly well.
It sold this fight in a way that if the story of this series so far was just Katie Taylor beat her twice, like, that's not compelling. It's not compelling. To your point, why do a third one, right? If that's the story of the fight. But if you can convince people that Amanda Serrano was the winner of that fight, I personally scored it for Katie. I think you either had it a draw or for Katie. We were scoring it in real time.
I had it a draw because of the point taken away.
So then it's an extremely close fight, to your point. I had it for Katie Taylor. Didn't think it was that controversial. This adds a layer. If you can convince people that Amanda Serrano can win this third fight after Katie Taylor has now won the first 2, it at least gives you a reason to tune in. If it's just another win for Katie Taylor, it doesn't have the storyline.
Also, to your point, there was a wide casual audience viewing
Yeah,
that who
100%.
didn't know who either of these girls
47
were,
million people.
who just were tuning in to watch a boxing
Yeah.
fight, and it's just like, man, look at these headbutts. I don't know who any of these people are. Look at these headbutts. Oh, and Amanda Serrano landed 107 more punches, and like aren't really familiar with the way that boxing is scored. It's like robbery. That was a robbery, which now has people being like, Amanda Serrano deserves
Yes.
this third one, and she's going to win this one as well.
It's also like to be a casual sports fan and to watch the broadcast, it's nearly impossible not to have that feeling.
Oh, of course not.
Every round, another commentator is coming on. Then you have Jordan Maldonado, as you say, Serrano's coach coming on saying she's a dirty fighter.
Yeah.
Before like round 9, it's just planting it all in your head. The decision is read, and Maro and Rosie are like, oh my
yeah.
god.
I think
oh.
Maro's call was literally like, how could you possibly
Yeah.
rob Amanda Serrano in this way?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But to all the stuff like in terms of how it's building the fight different. Ariel has a face-off coming out with Katie, and it looks like every step of the way for this fight, she has been barking back. She is not like going, listen, I'm just here to win or whatever. She's been like, you're trying to forge a narrative here that the 3 judges were wrong to score that fight for me, that I'm a dirty fighter. And she's saying it directly to Amanda. You know that's bullshit, Amanda. Like, she doesn't say bullshit. She never curses. But she's like, you know that's unfair, Amanda. And Amanda's kind of jarred by that because she's speaking to you as a sports person. She's like, do you really think that I robbed you of that win? And Amanda's like, I didn't say it. It's just other people are saying that,
Yeah.
Like,
Yesterday at the press conference, she was saying how it's just like, I think I won the fight. My family and friends think I won the fight. Most of the public thinks I won the fight, blah, blah, blah. So I take solace in that. And then Katie comes on after and she's like, but you lost the fight.
Yeah, I won the fight.
Like, I won the fight.
Yeah.
It's great, man. Look, you watched the documentary, and I was explaining this situation to Ariel on Monday. Did you see that scene where Brian Peters is typing in, oh, look, Jessica McCaskill has the milk thing.
Yeah.
And she can switch very quickly when anyone's trying to call into question her legacy or what she's done to women's boxing. It's just like,
Yeah.
she's like, how dare she say something like that about me? And I feel like that's the mode she's been in. And we saw the shape of her today, 4 pounds
Yeah.
lighter than she has been before. She looks like fuck it. She is ready to go, dude. Do we have any pictures? No, probably not. Sorry, lads.
No,
there
we
go.
do.
Look at
Shredded.
my God. 39 years of age in that kind of nick. That is crazy, man. Savage.
Always
Like
going to
a
be.
Puerto Rican flag fit there.
I really like Amanda, though. Like, let's not...
Yeah, that's the problem with this fight is it has tended to create these tribes now because it's like you're either Team Katie or Team Amanda.
That's the best fights. That's the best fights.
It makes for the highest drama. But God, I really do love them both. Like they are
Yeah.
really just like the pinnacle of
They love
of
each
women's
other.
boxing.
like,
sure.
They
I think Amanda Serrano posted a picture of them like fitted up on
Yeah.
Empire State Building
Yeah.
and was like, all right, on a soft note, like we really killed this photo shoot.
Yeah.
I think that speaks to how brilliant the athletes are as well, that they can just switch on. Like, do you remember the first fight? Serrano, before they started, is like going to Katie, like, mad emotional, like, look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing. I'm just like, yeah, let's go. Bye, 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 bye. Like, it's crazy.
That's like one of my favorite scenes because Katie admits afterwards she could not hear her.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I don't know what the fuck she's saying right now.
she is crazy. You know what I mean? But
It's a great rivalry, not predicated on the kind of like trash talk per se. There's certainly the element of
That's
it
added
with,
to
with
it,
this
yeah.
headbutt thing.
There's
But
no real hate.
they don't dislike
malice,
each other,
yeah.
but they still are so competitively driven. They are such elite competitors that it creates this natural tension. Katie Taylor does not want to be viewed as somebody who is not of the caliber fighter that can beat Amanda Serrano, and Amanda Serrano does not want to be somebody who's now 0-3 against Katie Taylor. There is something on the line here. There is something for them both to fight for, and I love the story of this fight.
You can tell how bad Amanda Serrano wants.
Oh, she wants it
She obviously
desperately.
wanted the first two, but like it just does feel like there's something different with Serrano now. Like even when Katie was like, "Well, I won the first two," Amanda's just like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Well,
like,
she talked about it in the immediate aftermath of the second one, just being like, I felt like I had it, and I didn't have it. And that's a desperate feeling for a fighter to have gotten 2 cracks at Katie Taylor and fallen short twice, especially in that last one where she thought she had done enough.
Can you imagine if she stopped her? I mean, the round 5 in the first one.
came close. Round
clipped her in-
1?
She clipped her in the first round last
Yep.
time. Could you imagine if she was able to put the stamp and finish Katie Taylor in this fight?
that would be horrific.
MSG's roof would blow off.
I'm not doing the video on Saturday. Just weeping in a bar by myself.
I mean, that'd be a great video on
It's gonna be electric, man. It's gonna be electric. That fight. There's 5 other title fights on the card as well.
Yeah.
I think 6 of the 8 fights on Saturday night on Netflix are going to be for titles. It's gonna be pure
Big
fever.
AH in the building as well.
Shout out.
Ariel will be there performing in-ring duties. It's going to be an incredible fight. And as I said, the part to me that is so significant, this fight, it could have been anywhere, could have been under any circumstances, could have been on any platform, any arena, I'd watch it. But the fact that it's on Netflix, the fact that it's on MSG, and the fact that they built a very strong all-women's card underneath, it's compelling watch. It is truly compelling.
I just, like, to your point, like, Katie having still to do things for, like, women's boxing and you know, bringing through this next generation. I feel like she's done that 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, certainly.
So it's kind of like, it's the same thing as the Jones thing. It's like, oh, well, we can keep doing this forever, you know, Katie? Like, when... I just feel like if she wins this fight, and even though the Chantel Cameron fight's there, is this not the perfect way to go off Netflix? The biggest fight, the biggest trilogy in the history of women's boxing.
I think yes. I absolutely think yes. I don't think Katie Taylor thinks so. The competitive drive that she has.
That is the problem. And she gets so pissed off with people like me right now being like thinking about it all the time, because she's like, only I'm gonna decide. Like you don't watch me for 25 years representing your country and suddenly go, you know, jog on, Katie, fair play to you.
I know, I was going to say, I was giving my opinion earlier, and I forgot to mention, my opinion means jack shit. It means nothing.
She's not writing it down.
Yeah.
Connor Burks,
She's like,
Petesy Carroll.
Petesy says yes. Connor says...
Strike him from the interview list.
Legitimate question.
Best
for you,
of
though,
five,
Petesy.
best of five.
Do you think she would rather compete until she has the opportunity to step in there and be like, okay, I think somebody better beat me. I'm past it. Now I can walk away. Or do you think she'd rather walk away feeling like it's almost unblemished, right? Losses avenged, feeling like I've done it all and I can walk away on top. I would expect that she wants to know it is fully out of me before she's done.
Yes. She'll ready go out on her shield.
She will go out on her shield.
She like loves boxing. Like it's all she cares about. The one thing I'll say is that like in terms of an indicator to me that it could be the last one is the fact her father's back.
Yeah.
Because that was a huge story in Ireland, like Pete Taylor and Katie split. She spoke about it in the countdown, I felt, more than ever, you know? Like, and fair play to her for opening up on that. I feel like she's been in public property since she's a teenager in Ireland, but she also knows when to keep her distance. She's also like, the media have been very respectful of her. She's like, I don't want you coming near my private life. But when it's a public showing of where is her father, not in her corner anymore, it's obvious. It's going to be a thing. To bring him back for this one, to speak about it so openly, I don't know. It feels like... You could argue that it feels like a last hurrah situation, like bring back the guy who brought me to the dance for this biggest fight ever. But again, who the fuck?
Who knows? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know any of that stuff about the father.
Yeah,
I didn't know about the split. I didn't know about the struggles with the Olympics afterward. I didn't even know about what she had to do to get women's boxing into the Olympics.
2007
for her to win as well. Like it truly is. If you have time before the fight tomorrow night, it's just called Katie on Netflix. It's her journey up until like 2018. It's incredible, the backstory. It really was. I didn't know the father thing. So then to see it on Countdown, I was like, oh shit, he's back now. This is crazy. Like 7 years later. And then the craziest part that I pointed out to you last night, documentary from 2018. She's driving like a Honda around Connecticut. 2025, after all these huge paydays, big fights, still driving the same Honda around.
She's the best, man. She is the best, honestly. And I love the champion stuff. Did you see my champion t-shirt?
Oh, yeah,
quite nice.
Man. Did you see our champion stuff?
Yeah, I got one of them as well. Shout out Nick. We love you, Nick. Sky,
shout out to
Nick, legends.
The man.
Listen, man, I'm giving them all a bit. You know what I mean? You can get it. You can get it. You can all. Okay, just you. But the champion stuff is class. I mean, talk about. Didn't they nail that with the two athletes I picked here? Like,
absolutely
nailed it.
Like they are the two squeaky cleanest, like most noble people you can get to represent your brand ever. Absolutely nailed it. And of course, first person in the world to get the Katie t-shirt, no big deal. You know what I mean?
Katie's ones
You're
are
the
nice,
first
too.
in the entire world.
Yeah.
Not even Katie Taylor had it first.
She was like, hang on a second. She was like, what the fuck?
I didn't think they printed those
Is
yet.
that the guy that keeps talking about me retiring? Get him in here. Beat the shit out of him.
I also didn't know that Katie fought Amanda's sister, Cindy.
Yeah.
It really goes way back.
Oh, there's
Yeah, there
Petesy
you
with
are.
the shirt.
Whoa, look at that.
Looking good, man.
Look
Looking
at Katie
good.
in the background. I should say that Casey took this picture of me. He was giving out to me because I didn't give him a photo credit. He saw me post it, ran away all the way over from where he was. He goes, hey, man, give me a fucking photo credit. I was like, all right, dude.
That's a decent impression of him, I can't lie. All right, when it comes down to it,
Final prediction.
what's the prediction?
Katie Taylor.
Decision?
Yeah.
Katie Taylor decision.
Yeah, Frank got me to ride and bet on Amanda Serrano in the first fight. It was a heartbreaker. I saw Katie Taylor as a dog in the second one. I was like, I remember all week I was like, this just doesn't really make any sense. And then she like just kept ballooning. I saw like plus 200 before fight time, and I just kept adding to it. And now after watching all the docs and everything, I'll roll with Katie in the.
We're gonna go $100 in Katie on Friday, then put all the winners on Tyrone against Kerry Saturday.
Can you even get lines for that here?
I don't know, actually. I was trying to get into my Irish betting thing. I was like, wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, of course it would.
What sport are we even talking about? Soccer?
Gaelic football.
Yeah, Gaelic
geez.
football. Saturday's
Right.
going to be great.
I'm
We're going
Amanda
I'm
gets
with
it
you.
done.
Frank says Amanda.
You'd say that. The real deal.
The real deal. I think this is going to be funny when the three of you have chosen
It is bizarre that the winner of the first two fights is an underdog in the third to me. Just from a optics
It's a
standpoint.
narrative thing. Has to be. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Just a
narrative
narrative
driven.
thing.
But she looks in fucking great nick again.
One last point on boxing. Did you see this picture with Jake Paul and Turki Al-Sheikh last night?
PSG jersey on him.
Yeah, PSG jersey. I wonder if he got it off of mystery football shirts. But yeah, picture of them together, and Jake Paul had a quote tweet about it, basically talking about how Turkey's been disrupting the boxing world. That's what MVP aims to do. I'm curious as to if anything comes of this and what it could be.
Yeah, I mean, it feels strange in that this felt like the big beef in boxing promotions, and now it's like, oh, here we
They do
go.
Not like each other.
Eddie Hearn must be going, well, where the fuck does this leave me?
Well, I mean, unless I'm mistaken, it feels like the business between Matchroom Eddie and Jake
Yeah.
has been settled as well. So maybe everybody's playing nice in the sandbox. Maybe there are no obstacles toward any fights anymore. Everybody is just in the tent at this point.
We're all just collaborating to make as much money as possible and put on the biggest fights.
And Dana involved as well.
Dana and Jake Paul now have a connection through Turkey.
Big D.
I wonder how much
Shout out
the
Big
Turkey
D.
and Jake Paul thing is an actual thing versus just like, hey, let's shake hands for this photo opportunity. Know that the internet is going to light up on this and then just move on.
Well, they had to have talked about something.
Oh, I'm sure they've
And
talked
also,
business, but
you know, Jake with the quote tweet.
I mean,
is this the way we get Jake Paul versus Canelo?
no,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. You can't.
I think, yeah.
You can't be Turkey and have been that forceful about the Jake Paul boxing shit is like reprehensible and I don't like it, and then all of a sudden just be like, no, I quite like it actually. Let's do the Jake Paul thing. Actually, no, you might be right
Yeah.
because Turkey's known to just be like,
Completely flip-flop on things?
no, not completely flip-flop on things. Say, I really want this guy to win, but you be in the fight too. Like, I really want Tyson Fury to win, but Usyk, you do the fight too. And I'm going to root for Tyson Fury, even though I'm organizing this fight. So maybe it's just a situation where he's like, I really want Canelo to beat the shit out of you, Jake Paul, but I'm going to do the fight so I can watch Canelo beat the shit out of you, Jake Paul. Maybe that's the path
I
to it.
genuinely think that's what's
Yeah,
going to happen.
maybe.
I really do. And I think people will watch the out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like Netflix, like imagine the numbers on that.
Massive.
Because-
That's a bigger fight than Terrence Crawford. I know. Please, nobody mistake this. Terrence Crawford is my number one pound for pound
Full
fighter.
disclaimer. Do a full disclaimer.
I need to
They'll come up
because
for you.
people are going to turn this into like I think Jake Paul is a better boxer than Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is my number one pound for pound fighter in the world. I think he's tremendous. I think he's going to beat Canelo. For eyeballs, the bigger fight is Jake Paul versus nearly anybody. But Jake Paul versus Canelo is one of the biggest fights you can make in boxing from a optics perspective, from a who's going to know the parties involved perspective. But he is not a better boxer than Terrence Crawford. Don't get it mistaken.
Put it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you also have the allure of this is the guy that's going to beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
yeah.
Like it's just like if you do a Jake Paul versus Canelo, this is the first time where it's just like Canelo would be a monster favorite going into that one.
Makes his last two fights of the deal absolutely massive or whatever.
Also,
it is.
like right now, like Jake Paul is like kind of the Netflix plug for the world of boxing.
Does AH get the in-ring job for that one?
Yes.
That would
absolutely.
be amazing.
Oh, could you imagine? Canelo Crawford going to be on Netflix.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yes.
Forgot. So Turkey's also the Netflix plug. I don't think any of them have any issues getting on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, no, the Netflix whole thing and has been laid out, and Ariel's talked about this many times. They only want to make big fights.
Yeah,
The people that are making the biggest fights in boxing right now, Jake Paul and Turki Al-Sheikh. So
There it is.
there you go.
Speaking of Netflix, it's crazy like how well they're doing fights. You know, you log into Netflix all week and it's just Taylor, Serrano. It's like you cannot escape it, right?
Countdown, weigh-ins live on Thursday.
So good, man.
You can get the press conference on YouTube.
Spotlight the
everything like that.
documentary, the additional shoulder content. It's incredible.
And the documentary kind of is a flashback to the old HBO ones. Like, it's that good.
Yes.
It really is.
No, for sure.
No, it's fantastic. The access that they have, the history that they went through, it really is incredible.
I can't believe they got that out of Taylor, some of the stuff. Like, you go ahead, sir.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, it's fantastic. It's fantastic stuff. All right, let's move on from boxing. We get to do a Parlay Pals in person. You think you got a winner for us this week?
Listen, you keep on asking me, and you know I'm very nervous about my pick here.
This is the one that will get us into the green if we hit. This is the one.
Jesus Christ.
You lead the way. You lead the way.
Pete, you kick us off. Come on.
I'm in New York for one reason. It's for the Katie Taylor v. Amanda Serrano trilogy fight. And it would be rude of me to come all this way and write a big long feature about Katie Taylor that's on crown.com right now.
Shout out, go read it.
It'd be very rude of me to go any other way but to pick the queen of boxing, the greatest of all time, Katie Taylor. That's what I'm going for money.
I thought he was going to heel turn and pick Amanda Serrano. That would have been.
That would be.
I wouldn't be able to fly home.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
don't think you'd
sinful.
be allowed back
You
home.
cannot do that. All right, Rick.
I'll go. I talked about it earlier. Steve Garcia.
Oh, the legend.
Money line, Steve Garcia.
That's my guy.
I'm surprised he's like, it's close to a even money fight.
Yeah, toughest fight of his career, but yeah,
I like Steve here.
Garcia. The Hive will be humming on Saturday night. We are all part of the Garcia
The meme machine
groupies. Shout out to
Garcia groupies.
Garcia.
Oh, I like
groupies.
that, yeah.
Yeah, Garcia Goonies.
Gooners?
Garcia's Goonies. All right, I'm gonna go with our guy Chris Curtis. Looked
shout
to
out.
be in incredible shape.
Action man.
when we were
God,
at Extreme
when we
Couture
were in the
other week.
gym, that guy, like action figure is an
Literally looks
understatement.
like an action
yeah.
figure. Scary Jack.
Ridiculous shape. Is he fighting Kopylov?
No.
No.
He's
Costa next
fighting
week.
Max
sorry,
Griffin.
Yeah, Max Payne Griffin. Frankie, go ahead, bro.
I'm going to take Murphy and Mora to go over 2.5.
Classic.
Love
Classic
it.
Frankie.
Classic Frank.
Get us to the green, and that's what matters.
Frankie and his women's overs. That's a big one. That plus 628.
Oh, shit.
That gets us firmly in the green, boys. Come on.
That Katie
It's
line
the Katie underdog.
That's
It's the
really
Katie
intimidating.
underdog.
Katie with the Steve Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh, that could get tasty.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be
That could
nice.
get
That'd be
tasty.
nice. No. What are you sweating about? It's gonna-
Mate, do you understand? Like,
I don't.
Chuck asked me, was I like still breathing during the first fight in MSG?
No,
I was
really,
like,
I mean,
I can't believe how much of these people,
Okay.
they love this woman.
did you like the second fight better than the first fight? I like the first fight better.
well, I was at the first fight, so
I was also at the first fight. You were also at the
I
first
was also
fight.
at the
The
first
Frank
fight.
was also at the first fight.
like as I said to Ariel, it was like an afters of a wedding was happening
yeah.
in Midtown.
Yeah.
Because all the Irish were all dressed up, but they were also drinking heavily afterwards. So it was just,
Irish drinking?
yeah, I know, it's crazy. They just decided to do it for that night, I think.
All
like
right,
the
let me
first fight a lot.
rip through my picks real quick,
Yeah.
and then we'll do our pound for pound rankings. Petesy getting his own
shit, yeah.
list. Oh, there's my pick, Katie Taylor. I just can't.
Come on.
I mean, I just can't ignore the fact that she is 2-0 and she is being placed as an underdog again. I mentioned it earlier. 3 of her last 5 fights, she has been an underdog. She is 3-0 in those fights. 2 against Serrano, 1 against Chantel Cameron.
Beautiful.
Next up, let's go over to the UFC. Cheaty. If he makes the weight, he's going to have a massive size advantage. I like his striking. I like the way he mixes in the kicks. I like, especially orthodox versus orthodox. I think he's faster too. I think he gets it done over Jake Matthews. Next up, Steve G, baby. There it is. 2 ships passing in the night is my opinion on this one. Garcia, 5 straight wins, 5 straight knockouts. Calvin Kattar, 37, 4-fight losing streak. Never been KO'd though, but I think Steve Garcia might change that this weekend. A few parlays. Teixeira by KO. Petrino Lane by KO. Hopefully not that Petrino decision Rick was predicting earlier. Then we roll on to the next one. I did that, but I added Daniel Zellhuber. I feel confident in him getting it done next week. That is a UFC 318 pick. And then 2 more before we're out.
We saw Danny at the gym too. I mean,
Stud, Extreme Couture. He could have done an
good.
Extreme Couture parlay. Chris Curtis and Daniel Zellhuber. Chris Curtis money line. Louis Teixeira under 2.5. And then lastly, Morgan Charrier and Taliesin Teixeira money line.
I like that.
Those are the picks for UFC Nashville, live from the Volunteer State, Tennessee. All right, pound for pound rankings in honor of you, in honor of
beautiful.
Katie Taylor. Best thing about Ireland, Irish culture, what makes the Emerald Isle so special. We decided to make a collaborative list. We don't want to sit here forever. 3 guys who have never been to Ireland, me, Frank, and Rick. And then we'll go against yours, who's obviously you are.
You are great at making lists, though. Like, I am terrible at making lists.
No, your list is going to be great.
Jordan had to send me, be like, this is terrible. Do it again.
By the way, he does that for Frank every week.
The most generic list I've ever seen was Petey's original list. It literally was just like, number 3, literature.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
All right.
How are we listed his family members?
Frank, you say one, I say one, Rick
I think so, yeah.
Reg.
Reg, I mean, Reg is number 1, for sure.
Then Rick, and then we'll just keep going, right?
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm third.
You're
Right,
third.
All right.
right. So I'll start off. I'm going to actually go. This is no debating on this. This is actually my favorite beer. And you can't get more Irish than this, but it's Killian's Irish Ale.
Ooh, yes. Great pick. Killian's Irish Red. Yes.
What the fuck is
Shout
that?
out. What do you mean, what is that?
What the
It's my favorite beer, man.
George Killian.
What was your first beer? A Killian's Irish Red or a
What
Guinness?
the fuck is that?
Did they put Killian's like in a baby bottle for you when you were young?
You are some kind of piss, Frank. Do you know that? Of all the cans of piss in the world, what the fuck? Put that
You
back up
actually
there.
don't
Is
like
that
this.
not-
Put it back
Killian's
up
Irish
there.
Red you
I want
don't
to see
actually
this
like?
fucking bullshit.
I love
Irish
it.
Red.
This is a rip-off of the fucking Guinness logo.
A cold pint of the Irish Red gets the blood flowing.
1864.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
It doesn't even say it's fucking brewed on it. It says brewed in the Irish tradition.
Brewed in the Irish tradition, baby.
All
That's
I
because
know-
it's not brewed in Ireland. Let me just get close to this. Hang on.
He's standing up. He's walking over to the screen. Yeah. You've never had
They don't serve this?
You've never had a GKIR?
It's the only Irish beer that I like to drink without cider.
This is made in fucking South Africa.
No, you're fucking crazy. This is made in Irish.
It's Irish.
tradition. All right.
Irish tradition.
Number 4. We talked about it
Can
earlier
only get
this
better.
week.
Can only get better.
I dream of having this one day. It's never too hot. It might get too cold. You get some days of sunshine. The weather in Ireland is
Oh, you don't say.
absolute mint. The way you talk about it, you're like, I can't believe how much I'm sweating here. It's such bullshit. I was like, I want to go to Ireland where you never sweat. You're like, we don't even need air conditioners. The weather's so great over there. We never have to
Smell
even.
the peat in the air.
We never even have to use the AC. I'm over here spending hundreds on my AC unit every year. The weather in Ireland is absolutely mint.
They look gorgeous. Okay. For me,
Pete's
what, you don't-
wrong.
what's up?
He just can't believe how much love we're showing to
You
his
can't
fans.
believe-
Go ahead, Rick.
Killian's right
How-
now.
how-
We're getting Killian's after the show, baby.
All right. Yeah, we should down.
Well, we got to fucking fly to South Africa to get somewhere.
No,
No,
no.
they're all over the States, brother.
It's here. Don't worry. I think it's brewed here. All right. After the show, we should actually get this instead.
Yes.
Number 3. Every year that it comes around, you see that green color. You know what time it is.
hell
It's
yeah.
the Shamrock Shake,
Yes.
baby. Shout out to that.
Yes.
From Mr. McDonald
Oh,
to
that Shamrock
yes.
Shake.
From MacDonald himself, from the country of
Irish.
Ireland.
Mr. McDonald.
You know it's March when the Shamrock Shakes are flowing, baby. That mint. The greatest export from the Emerald Isle is the emerald color of the Shamrock Shake. I absolutely.
What a beaut. What a beaut. I mean, the taste is delicious. An injection of sugar. I feel Irish drinking it, if I'm being honest.
How can you not? You have a few Killian Irish Reds, and then you go get a
I put it
Shamrock
in
Shake.
the Shamrock Shake.
Woo! It's like a float.
Yeah.
I love it. Frankie, number 2.
Never had one of them either, by the way.
You're
Oh,
fucking
delicious.
crazy.
Number
I'm
2.
questioning how Irish you are.
Yeah.
Number 2 is really personal to me because we work with Petesy day in, day out, and there's the time difference. So while it's already afternoon for him, it's still, kind of early morning for us. And he always just has such a cheery voice when he comes on. He's like, top of the morning to you.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I just love the Irish culture. Like, they are so good at recognizing when morning is and making sure that it's literally the top.
There's
And
nothing
Petesy,
better.
I just want to personally thank you for doing that.
He was
Always.
showing me his decorations in his house. Elaine just redecorated, and she has
was
that
there?
sign up. Yeah, top
I
of the
love
morning.
it so much.
Love it. I absolutely love it. We can't finish any other way. Number 1, worldwide celebration, a celebration of all things Ireland, and that is St. Patty's Day. I absolutely love St. Patty's Day. March 17th, you get the green beers going, then you stamp the Guinnesses. There's nothing more Irish than that.
Shamrocks. Beautiful.
I would prefer to have Killian's on St. Patty's.
I agree with you, Frank, but as tradition,
That was Killian's, no?
we do the Guinness.
Oh, St. Patty's Day, huh?
Yeah, named for St. Patrick.
Patty Pimblett. Is that what we call him, yeah?
Yeah, Patty Pimblett, one of my favorite fighters as well. A great Irish lad.
Oh, fuck yous, boys. There's Irish people watching this going, tell them that it's not that.
I honestly expected you to get angry. I was really hoping you to get mad.
I expected you to get furious, but
I
I'm
was
glad
furious
you
at the start, and then as soon
then
as
you realized what was happening.
I was like, you motherfuckers.
We felt like we couldn't speak on it. We felt
Yeah,
like
can
we
we
couldn't-
get an actual? We need an actual list. We need a real list of Irish culture.
That was brilliant, lads.
Give them the literature, man.
Please let us know. Look at that. Look at that illustration
Oh,
we got for
shit.
you.
Shit.
That is amazing. Got the sweat patch in there under the arm.
That's incredible.
Stripey t-shirt, fantastic. I forget what my list is. Just lash them up there and I'll chicken fillet roll, right?
Oh
So
yes.
Chicken fillet.
today was a day that I wasn't in my full capacity
Got
this
it.
morning
Fillet.
because we had can we disclose?
Sure.
We went and we had about 15 Guinness each there yesterday.
Even fuller disclosure, you had about 15. I topped out maybe 8.
Yeah.
Rick texted at one point, he's just like, hey, missed all this. Sorry, I've just sunk 10 pints of Guinness with pizza.
We were
I was like, great, can't wait for the show tomorrow.
it became a game where we're like, we're still okay.
Yeah.
Let's get another one.
Yeah.
We're like, what are we doing?
There was a point where I then recognized if I have any more, I will not be okay. So let me stop here. Petesy still trudged on for another 3-4, which was extremely impressive.
Can I
amount
really
of
break the
Guinness you
fourth
can
wall
have.
there? I was receiving these texts sitting on my couch, comfortable at home, watching something on Netflix, tidying up some work for the show today, and I whispered to myself, I was like, God, I'm so glad I'm not fucking there. We'll have Saturday.
It was quite good.
We'll have tomorrow. We'll have Saturday. But last night I was like,
It was the appetizer. It was the lubricant
we
for
had
Saturday.
to kick the tires on this car.
Yeah.
We don't. I've been out of the game for so long.
Same.
You know what I mean? We had to check. So number 5, chicken fillet rolls.
Who else in the level car say
That was in Ireland, right? That video?
I want one of these. This will look
Yeah.
fantastic.
So explain this to me,
Fillet?
because I've heard people talk about this.
It's nothing crazy. Like
It's not like a special thing. It's
know
it's
the
more
way-
like a comfort.
yeah, it's like every news. Like so, it's like a bodega here, I guess.
Yeah.
They have a counter, and basically all they're selling all day is chicken fillet rolls.
It's our bacon, egg, and cheese in
Yes.
New York. It's that.
No,
equivalent.
it wouldn't be a breakfast, more of a lunch thing. But everybody, when they're hungover, especially, just wants a chicken fillet roll, a bag of potato, Lucasade,
What's a bag of potato? Is that chips?
potato chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Lucasade is like yells Gatorade.
Get some electrolytes into you. You know what
All
I mean?
right.
What
Then
came first,
If you don't
Gator or
have Killian's
Lucas?
available.
Lucas. 90s, man. I don't know.
90s.
I think the Shamrock Shake was actually first.
Yeah.
Killian's.
I was thinking of perfect. You do a little hair of the dog with Killian, and then you get a Shamrock Shake in your
I will
back.
be fucking strike me down if we find any pub in
That has the
America
Killians?
that has fucking Killians.
We're gonna find a Killian this weekend. I promise.
You open the bar going 2 Killians.
I mean, it would be great fun to have actual Irish people drinking Killians to just
Oh
be
yeah,
like, what
I'm
the
gonna be
fuck
like 2
is
pints of the Irish Red, and they're gonna be like, of course.
and man who knows his alcohol.
2 more Irish Reds.
Finally some real Irish in here.
All right, what's number 4? We've been on the chicken fillet roll for a year now.
4 Irish slang.
Who else in the level car
yeah.
say yeah?
Well, you got some.
We're doing this for every. You've never seen this video either?
I have, but it's so long.
What is it? Do it again. I don't know. I can't hear it. All right, Irish slang. So kind of piss, which we use often around the
Yeah.
office.
Not you. One person only.
Yeah, cannabis, lad.
You lad, you know yourself.
You know yourself. That's a
no.
great one.
Dry shy would be someone who doesn't party. People would call them a dry shy. Arseways, you do something
Fair play
slightly
to 'em.
wrong. Fair play to him.
Fair play to him. I've started using quite a bit.
It's so automatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be just like, if anyone does anything, I just go fair play.
Fair play. Fair play. I even saw Darren Till tweeting about Ben Askren last night, and he was just like, fair play to him. It's just fair-
That's what
Yeah,
was
yeah.
in my head.
You were thinking, he did say fair play.
Right, what we got? 3.
I learned about
Oh,
scones.
man, this is... Rock Shandy is this...
Who else in the level car say yeah?
What is that? I don't know.
It's a video from Alabama back in like 2006 on St. Patrick's Day, and like there is a claim that there was a leprechaun in a tree, and so they're interviewing all these people, and like this one guy's like, "Who else saw the leprechaun? Say yeah!" And everyone's like, "Yeah."
Do we have the photo of
And
the
then they-
leprechaun?
yeah,
Do we
then
have
they
the
showed the
visual
sketch of
drawing
the
of the leprechaun. All right,
They showed
Jordan's
it,
going to
and
get
it's
the
so
sketch of the
ridiculous.
leprechaun.
This
Oh, look at this thing.
episode's off the rails.
This
It's like a Fanta. What is this?
it's like a Fanta. It's Irish, but it's way better. And this is a rock shandy, so it's lemon and orange mixed together.
oh,
With real bits.
So you get a glass, you fill it all up with ice, and you just lash that thing on top of it, and you just it's terrible for you.
What are bits?
Bits like little orange,
it's like
bits
pulp,
of orange.
chunks.
Yeah,
Little
pulp
oranges,
of orange,
okay.
yeah.
Soda or just juice?
Soda.
Okay.
And you don't drink a lot of them. It's sugary as fuck, but again, when you're hanging out with your
Yeah,
ex, nothing better, baby. Nothing better.
is this going with the chicken fillet? Like, is this like the accompaniment? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
chicken
Why is
fillet.
it called fillet?
That's how you fucking
It's just
say the word. We're not
filet.
French, mate. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Number 2. What is number 2? Oh, the beautiful Irish landscape.
Who else in the level car say yeah?
I mean, do we have any? What the fuck? Do we have any? Oh, look at this.
What is this?
What is that stone? fucking henge?
240p picture of Stonehenge?
Oh, there we go. There's the Skelligs.
Look at the beautiful sky.
That's the Skelligs right
man.
there. Isn't that beautiful?
It is truly.
Yeah, it
Do you know
really
there used to be a
is.
monastery? See their steps?
This looks like it was in like the Star Wars.
It was
or
in
Lord
Star
of the
Wars.
Rings.
That was where
Yeah,
Luke
now that-
Skywalker lived.
The training, right?
Can you see the steps going up there? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That used to be a monastery for monks that'd go and live there, and like they'd have to send out boats to get them food and everything. Like you go and learn how to be a monk up
Incredible.
in that
The
What-
monks that like did the brewery for Killian's or
What is the drive called?
The
Like,
Ring of Kerry.
The Ring of Kerry?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the really
the
long
Wild
one?
Atlantic Way. Actually, that's
Wild
it.
Atlantic
Yeah,
Way.
yeah.
That's what I want to do. when I go
That's
out
on the Wild Atlantic Way. It's on the Ring of Kerry though as well. The Ring of Kerry will take you ages. Like it's you'll
Sign
see
me
guys
up.
going around on motorbikes doing it or big camper vans. It's class. It's really really worth.
What will it actually take? Is it a day? Like you go around in a day, or
The
does
Ring
it
of
take
Kerry will
multiple?
take like people usually take a week and stop.
Oh,
in villages.
shit.
Holy shit.
But no, but like you could drive in 3 hours. Like,
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean?
How long is the Wild Atlantic Way?
Well, that's all along the coast of Ireland. So all along the Atlantic coast. So it's like Kerry, Cork,
1,600 miles.
yeah, up to Donegal. Basically.
Fucking
my
man.
lord.
So-
You could drive the entire route in 32 hours if you did not stop at all.
But you want to
Of course,
stop
you have
Yeah.
to stop.
in the different places and enjoy them because they're all
Sign me
very
up.
different. Some places along there be like fluent Irish speaking places. Like they won't speak English.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You walk in and speak English and they're just like, wow. Can you speak any Irish?
Yeah, I'd probably be able to.
You could
pass
get by.
but like it wouldn't be good. It would be like a person speaking broken
Yeah.
English. You know what I mean?
I'm flying out to Ireland. I'm scooping your dog, and we're gonna go
Let's go,
drive.
Rich.
Yeah, me and Reg are gonna go drive.
He's
the
not
Atlantic
invited.
Way.
No PT.
He's welcome to, but he keeps pushing it off. He's like, "No, don't come.
we need to get this on the company expenses.
Yeah,
and
all
make
of
a
us.
documentary about it.
Yeah.
It'd be unbelievable.
The BTS would be incredible.
I'm trying to stay in the mic, Frank.
Okay, number one.
All right, sorry.
No one heard that on
Music,
on the air.
of course.
Who else in the level car say yeah?
Just wait.
Do we have the photo yet?
The joke.
Yeah, that's the sketch of the leprechaun.
Yeah,
fair play to him?
Yeah, fair play to him.
They got
That
him.
should have been our number one. This leprechaun.
Yeah, so obviously Tin Lizzy, Shane O'Connor, Rory Gallagher, Christy Moore, the Pogues. There's me with Phil Innett's guitar. The man in the background is a stepfather. He actually died a week after I was in the house.
Oh wow.
Crazy. I was down at his grave, and Phil and his mother just came up. And she was like, "Oh, do you just want to come up to the house?" We're like, "Yeah." Brought us all around the house. She's like, "Oh, here he is drinking with George Best and Rory Gallagher back in the day." We're like, "Whoa!" Oh, here he is playing snooker with Alex Higgins. That's another really famous Irish dude that was a prodigal snooker player back in the day. So that was an amazing experience. I think he's amazing. He's my favorite Irishman ever. But yeah, our music, very small place. We have spread far and wide, and we've impacted the world in wonderful ways. So yeah, very, very proud to be Irish, and most proud of the music, I would say.
Little Aphex Twin, My Bloody
Richard
Valentine.
D. James, yeah. My Bloody Valentine, you know, I'm not that into them, right? But
No, really.
yeah, whatever. I never
Shout out to Ireland.
look at
Beautiful
you.
country. I
You,
can't
you
wait to
look
go.
beautiful in that jersey.
I mean, I'm itching to lose the undershirt. I can't wait to lose the undershirt. Yeah, shout out to Ireland.
He's like a model. That fits so well. It's
it really
unbelievable.
fits perfectly. Obviously, our
struck by
list
this.
in jest. We'll be able to give our real list once we all go visit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
we all go crash in the garden.
Please, nobody post those and don't do those side by side anymore.
And don't take us seriously on it. This was all to get Petesy fired up.
Look at this. That
Graphic
fucking
looks
thing is
great,
amazing.
though.
Yeah,
Graphic looks fantastic.
beautiful. Thanks, lads. That was
I was
great.
up all night drawing that.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You did great.
You killed it.
Nailed it.
That's how he spent
why
his
he-
birthday.
That's why he was late this morning, because he was up all night drawing that one. Killian's on me after the show, boys.
Thank you.
On me after that one. Frank, do we got any voicemails? You want to hang for voicemails, Petesy?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a message from Alan Murphy. Shout out to Alan Murphy, our researcher. Jedward for Irish music.
You're some kind of piss.
shout out.
You are some kind
Says Alan Murphy.
Shout out Alan Nolan.
Any voicemails, Frankie? Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Hey, boys, it is Noah again. Any
up,
update
Noah?
on the merch? Again, I would love a signed T-shirt. It would make my year. 2, glad you guys had a great time in Vegas. Besides all the Apex posters, come on, UFC. Put better posters in those. My question today, favorite UFC fight of all time and why? Have a great week, boys.
Merch. I was actually as I was falling asleep last night, I was dreaming of different ways we could come up with merch.
All right.
I mean, just like a simple logo centered embroidered is enough to start, but we got to work in a shout out somehow. Maybe shout out in a circular ring with our 3 faces. Maybe just one that just says shout out. It's coming.
We'll figure it out.
It's coming.
I just think get your 3 faces in the corner of a shirt.
3 faces. Yeah. We can have a few options. We're gonna make this happen. Yeah, thank you, Yuri. We can make this happen. Favorite fight of all time?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Man, maybe Yuri Glover Teixeira in 2022. That
was a great one.
I absolutely adored that fight. I was also, it was 6:45 a.m. and I was in Italy and I was out on a porch in Florence drinking beers, watching it. So that might have had something to do with how much I enjoyed it, but that's up there. That's one of my favorites.
You?
Either I love Robbie Lawler v. Nick Diaz 1.
Wow.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Or
You're going back.
well, the reason why I like this one is because it was before McGregor Mendez and everyone in Ireland was watching, and before that happened is Rory McDonald and Robbie Lawler, and there was all this talk still in Ireland is this a fake sport? And then you just see a man's face nearly hanging off the big face off they had when they had to be pushed apart. It was so primal.
Yeah.
And I was getting all these messages what the fuck is this sport? During it. And there was Irish journalists there and they were they'd never been to an MMA event before. And I remember texting one of them, a guy called Ken Early, really famous journalist over there. I texted him and said, well, what do you think of that? And he was like, that was like a religious experience.
I walked into the arena as that fight was starting, and then stayed for the Conor Mendez. So it was quite a trip being there for that. Probably for me, either Anderson Silva, Forrest Griffin at UFC 101. Just that felt like a religious experience, truly. Or maybe BJ Penn, Shirk, or BJ Penn, Joe Daddy Stevenson. Yeah. Just domination, beatdown, nasty motherfucker stuff. It's got to be one of those. Those sent me.
All great fights, I think we picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with
yeah, it's a great fight. Yeah,
it's a great fight.
So my question is, fellas, Elliot from Philly calling, residing in San Jose now.
San Jose, shout out.
My question for you fellas is, what does it say about the lack of American champions that we have? Is that a lack of focus, lack of discipline, something in the culture? We have no American champions. And we have a whole lot from, it seems like, the Caucasus.
Because Frank's been yelling.
Frank is just...
What does that say about the Muslim discipline?
What did he
Anyways,
say?
I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Big inspiration.
He said, what do we make of the lack of UFC champions from America?
My answer's pretty easy, and I don't know if I'm right or not, but I think just the rest of the world caught up.
I think that's certainly true. I think it's actually more obvious than that, which is American athletes have other sports that pay more money, and they go into those sports.
Far more money with far less damage done to your body.
You don't have to fight. I mean, think of John Jones as an example. His brothers made way more money in the NFL. That is the path. If John Jones was good enough to be in the NFL, he would have been an NFL player. And so we lose out on the best athletes from America to other sports, especially if you're tall. If you're tall, like the heavyweight division guys, you're going to be a basketball player. That's just guaranteed if you have the option. Football, there's so many other options. The best American athletes don't go into MMA.
I love how in exchange for maybe like a glancing fade off the mic every once in a while from Petesy, we've now gotten him just
breathing heavy into the mic.
This is what Frank wanted.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I got the
man?
perfect name for you.
Okay.
Mailman Arena, MMA. It's
Mailman
perfect.
Arena.
Go ahead and take it and run with it.
That'll be the name of the cage.
Enjoy your day.
Mailman Arena. Oh, that was it. Thank you, man.
PT,
Wow.
do you know about
Didn't
this?
even ask for
the mailman
royalty.
fights?
No,
Thanks for watching, man.
We do these voicemails at the end of every show.
I know.
We've got a string of mailmen calling in, maybe 10 mailmen who have signed up and said, we want to fight for Mailman Fight League. So Connor and I are about to be the presidents of Mailman Fight League.
PT just wants to fight
I would
a
like
mailman.
that.
It's going to be incredible.
It will be incredible.
Have you ever carried mail?
Yeah, I delivered telephone boxes one year.
All right, you're
With
in.
telephone books,
PT's
not
in.
boxes.
We also need, if we're going to do merch, we need like 2 boys in the back.
Mailman Fight League?
Mailman Fight League. Our tagline. So the name of the cage will be the Mailman Arena, the MMA, and then the tagline is the fights always deliver.
The fights always deliver.
You know what? You have a pool. You should just get the water out of the pool, call the mail guys over, and shoot it Dan Hooker style.
Well, they're willing to fight on lawns. They said, one of them said they're going to intercept another guy's route and fight him on the lawn.
They keep asking us to pay for the flights, but I think they have to drive up in their mail truck. Wherever they come from.
Their little bike.
And if you're on a walking route, you gotta
Our
start
mailmen
walking.
have cars. They don't have little bikes, Pete.
What's up, boys in the back? This is Kyle calling from Dublin, Ireland. Quick question.
What's up, Kyle?
4th of July or 420?
Ah,
Aren't
man.
those the same?
I'm 4th of July. You can do 420 any day you want.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really like a wildly, it's kind of like a hush holiday. People are just sort of like, oh, yeah, 420.
If you're waiting to smoke weed on 420 every year, fuck off.
Yeah, like the 4th of July, like, it really is like the country is taken over.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you are not by a body of water, at a beach, at a pool, at a barbecue,
At
if
fights
you're-
at the White House.
at fights at the White House. If you're not doing one of those things, it's sort of just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, go out and like enjoy your day. Love fireworks. Love a couple dogs, couple glizzies, drink some beers, have a great time.
If you're like sitting around, oh, it's the 19th of April. Oh, I better get ready to smoke weed tomorrow. I'd be like, get the fuck away.
When I was like 13, I did.
Yeah, it was funny in
I'm a
high
man.
school, and like you show up to high school high, and it's just like,
I did because I was just smoking weed all
Every
the time.
day, yeah.
So it was just like,
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
It falls on 420, but I was high on 419 as well.
I did not plan it that way.
Boys in the back, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Jacob from Denver again, calling. First off, GC, still better pray I never see you around an Avalon bike, but on a real note. You know, I've been going through a tough time lately, like a really tough time, and you guys are just a constant light in my life, you know. Every Thursday listening to the show, you know, I try to space it out over 2 days because, you know, it just makes my life better listening to you guys, and you guys really helped me. So thank you for that, you know, genuinely. And I have like a little deeper question for you guys. What is one thing that each of you guys, I want to hear from GC, Frank, Rick, anyone else who wants to pitch in either, but what is the most valuable thing that you have learned from loss? Thank you guys. I hope you all are doing amazing. Love you, boys. Bye.
I mean, first off, let's just say, like, hope you're doing well.
That's so nice.
and thank you.
Yeah.
That means a ton to us. I hope you're not in a situation where we are the light of your life, but like the fact that you said that is incredibly. We appreciate that. We appreciate you listening more than you know, and I hope you're doing better, and if not, you get better quickly, and things turn around.
For
I'll
sure.
jump in and answering that.
Yeah.
The most valuable thing I've learned from loss is wanting to be able to say I love you to the person that you end up losing. So from that point forward, I make sure to let everyone know that I love them. Guy, girl, doesn't matter. So, and you guys have probably noticed that I say it a lot.
Oh, you never told it to me.
Never said it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, well, read
Never
the
heard
room,
it.
You know.
No,
All right.
It's all good. It's all
Anyone
good.
else
Said some awful
I like
things.
that.
to me.
Frank,
like that, though,
Frank
Frank.
is genuine for the first time ever, and we're all just like, fuck
off,
you.
Frank.
If I have said it in the past, it's been rescinded.
I mean, along the same lines, like, this is a finite thing. Life is short and finite
And fragile.
and maximize that shit while you have it. This is along the same lines as Frank. Like, spend that time wisely.
You talk about loss, like you can lose many things. It's not just a loss of life. Like
Yeah.
you can lose relationships, you could lose jobs, you could lose material items that you find very near and dear to you. Anything you can lose in a heartbeat, and it's just gone. And it's the classic, the cliche. Like you don't know what you got till it's gone. Like just appreciate the things that you have, however they are. And that is a lesson learned through loss, for sure.
And one more thing on that. I know a lot of these things feel like they're the biggest thing in the world at the moment in our heads, but zoom out every once in a while and just be like, is this thing that I'm obsessed over actually the biggest thing in the world right now? Or are there other things that are more important? Are there other priorities that I could be focused on? Not every decision in that moment is going to be the most important thing. Have a little perspective, zoom yourself out, and look around the landscape and make sure you prioritize what's really important. But this time is super limited, and spend it with the people that you love.
Yeah, time is more valuable than money.
By leaps and leaps and leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there.
Hello, boys in the back. This is Anna. I'm from Minnesota. And
Anna?
I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on the info that just dropped about UFC at the White House. I'm curious to see who you guys would put on a roster. Who would you put on the main card, and who would you put on the undercard?
I don't want to do a full card, but
Thanks. I love the show. I watch you guys every week.
That was a delayed.
Peace.
That was a delayed. I'm sorry, Anna. I didn't know.
I didn't know. Watching Anna, we really appreciate it. I mean, first and foremost, I still am skeptical on it happening. I'm just not
I'm
certain.
very sure it will happen.
The noise you made as soon as she said the fight at the way was like, nah.
It's just like, I mean, we talk about like, oh, he did Fight Island and he did the Sphere. It's just like, well, what about like doing a fight in Africa and doing a fight in Spain and doing a fight in Hawaii?
Oh, it's
and like
fair.
he's made things not happen before.
It's a great argument. Devil's advocate. I don't think it mattered. Like in that scenario, it was Dana White had to want it. In this scenario, the president of the United States wants this, and that is a different.
He's fickle. Is he gonna want it next week? Is he gonna want it next year?
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like,
I'll believe it when I see it. I hope I'm wrong.
Do you make a spectacle out of it and like do a bunch of like?
Well, it has to be a spectacle.
Yeah, but then it's like, does that actually give any more credit to the sport that has notoriously been kind
That's
of
not the
shattered?
objective.
All right.
I think Conor versus Michael. That's the
I just
one.
remember AH saying earlier this week, he's like, that would be big for the sport.
What would he know?
Legitimate.
You know what I mean? Boxing guy?
Conor Michael.
Boys, I have a question.
What's up, man?
I understand you guys got the Mailman League and everything going on, but can you guys talk about something a little, something that's happening overseas? Petesy might know a little bit about this. Maybe you guys can bring him in on this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the band,
He's right here.
Slaughter to Prevail.
hell
Their
yeah.
lead singer, Alex the Terrible.
Man, crazy dude.
He is in bare knuckle, and he is whooping
Terrifying.
ass and taking names. I would
Alex the
love
Terrible.
to
This
hear you
dude-
guys talk about it.
Dude's
Maybe
wrestling
get some
bears.
comments if you guys have
he's
any
still talking.
video footage on it. Just, I think that is so badass that you have a musician, a young, hungry musician from Russia, just touring, doing bare knuckle, and kicking ass.
Yeah, he's
Yo, I'm looking at some pictures right now.
Wanted to hear some input from you
crazy.
guys about it, see what you guys thought, and yeah, Red Corner MMA, shout out, put it on the counter. Did some great coverage on it, and wanted to hear some input.
yeah.
Shout out, guys.
Jesus, all right, mate.
Nah, shout out.
Red Corner MMA, as I told. Remember you had Dennis Goico on the show. He's the guy
Yeah.
who runs that.
Yeah.
James Mystery works with him as well. You know James?
I know.
Yeah, he's this guy fought the owner of the bare knuckle league in Russia, and there are loads of bare knuckle leagues in Russia and fight leagues, different weird things. Red Corner have a documentary coming out about it all. He
About
fought
Alex the Terrible.
not about Alex the Terrible, but all these bare knuckle things. I'm sure they have stuff with Alex the Terrible too, but he fought the owner of a bare knuckle company like last week, and they went to a decision. And he lost, and his face was completely destroyed. And he's like, "It felt so good to be in there. I didn't care about the result. I just wanted to bleed and make another man bleed."
Wow.
This guy is playing in front of like 50,000 people.
He's got like 2 million followers on
Yeah.
Instagram.
If you go onto his Instagram, you'll see him like wrestling his pet tigers, wrestling his bears. Like he is.
Yo, he rocks some crazy masks. Look, this is from one of his fights.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking just like hay bales.
This is the guy. This is the owner of the fight league that he fought. The guy with the cornrows, and Alex the Terrible's the guy covered in tattoos on the right.
And then I think we have one more picture that I just sent. Look at his
Oh
face.
my lord.
Holy
This is
shit.
it. He does like a fake, like a selfie video where he's like, "It felt so good to bleed."
Dude, this guy is crazy. I'm looking at a picture of him here. He's got an alligator on a chain.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's wild, man.
I'm in. Followed. Easy. I'm Alex
Do
the
I follow him
Terrible.
already?
He is followed by Mike Perry, and then a couple of my friends from college.
He always comes up on my feed.
Now, do you think your friends from college follow him for the music
It's got
part?
music, yeah. Both those dudes would like
No,
this
but-
style of music.
Like, if you see what he's putting up, it's like, it's hard not to be like, stay in, lock on. His content's insane.
Yeah.
This dude is a savage. I want to watch him. Oh my god, I'm looking at the tiger wrestling video.
It's crazy.
This guy is a savage. He's feeding baby bears with
He's very
bottles of milk.
tender with them as well.
This is a great follow. Holy shit, he's wrestling a full size
Yeah,
bear.
yeah. And-
I'm in on Alex the Terrible. When's his next fight, bro?
Mate, when his
Holy
face fucking
shit.
heals, I suppose.
His masks are crazy too. I'm gonna have to listen to some Slaughter to Prevail.
As fuck, dude. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
heaviest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it looks intense. It looks fucking intense. Wow, great call. Great call. I was not aware of this guy or this band.
What up, boys in the back?
What's up, brother?
It's Thomas from Jackson Heights, Queens.
Shout out.
Billionth time listener, fourth time caller.
Let's go. 4
Here's one
times.
for you, for the whole crew, actually. Which fictional superhero would you guys be and why? In my opinion, Eric Jackman would make a great Batman due to his stoic, somewhat deadpan demeanor.
Naturally.
That's right.
And he's always wearing all black. Frank would be a great Bruce Banner because he seems very intelligent, but don't piss him off. And Connor is none other than Professor X. Because he's bald and beautiful. Would love to hear your answers. Thanks for the time, boys. And no, me and On Air Jordan don't have beef. I love On Air Jordan. And Andy, Connor, the boss man himself, Helwani, and New York Rick.
Oh, nice one,
There's one person. There's no one better than that man. And there's no one better than the mysterious one. Frank, you're the man. All right, boys.
Mustn't know, Frank.
Thanks for the time.
Loves
Peace.
Frank.
Just don't cash that check till Friday, please.
I mean, you just can't be bald without getting.
Oh, come on.
You're just. I mean, it's just.
Well, if you had one eye, you'd say Cyclops, right?
Nah, it's
You have a
just
beautiful head, though, GC. It's so symmetrical. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
bald. Throw it out there.
You're doing so
Professor
much.
X is like 80. He rides around in a fucking wheelchair.
It was the wheelchair because he got crippled. Not 'cause
Connor's
he's
the
old.
youngest member of the team, guys, for Christ's sake.
I mean, of course I'm Batman. Obviously, I'm fucking Batman.
Actually, last time I checked, Petesy was Blanche's Batman.
That's
Yeah,
don't
that's
forget.
Blanche Batman. That's
Don't
an
forget.
offshoot.
I haven't saved
Offshoot.
anyone's life like since then, though. So I mean,
Is Professor X sick? Can anyone tell me?
He's not sick.
No, he's crippled.
No. Is he sick? Like, is he like badass?
Oh yeah,
He's a total badass.
He's an Omega level mutant. He's got like insane telekinesis powers.
All
He's,
right.
he's
Literally
elite.
can control
I'm
anyone.
moving around like this the rest of the day.
No.
Wow.
The fact that you only see him for his handicap is very upsetting.
The worst part is
Okay, wow. You know what? You're a can of piss, Connor.
oh fuck the
You
hands.
can't move back.
Professor X.
Oh,
I can move.
like the Magneto thing instead of the Professor X
With the
thing.
power of
Put it in
a
Professor
reverse,
Professor
Terry.
X goes like this.
Oh,
yeah, he
He
just
like
goes,
moves
"Ah."
who's Magneto?
He's
That's
the
his adversary.
You
Is
don't
this
watch
legit?
that shows, man.
Huh?
Is this
You don't
legit?
watch
You don't
it?
know X-Men?
No, I don't. X-Men
Watch
is past
Days
my
of Future
time.
Past or First Class. Those are
Watch
good.
them all, man. What else are you doing?
Magneto controls metal. That's
what
his,
else
that's
am
his
I
skill.
doing? I don't have anything else to do. All right,
his power.
yeah, I'm in. Who was he played by?
In the
Which-
the younger version, it's James
McAvoy.
McAvoy.
Or
Yeah,
St.
shut up.
Patrick Stewart. It's
out,
not
man.
St.
No, that's
Sir
the old
Patrick
guy version.
No,
that's the one that
St.
Connor.
Patty Stewart.
Stewart. St. Patty's.
Patty.
Patty. He said it that
Yo,
way too.
what's
like
up, boys?
emphasis.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, boys? This
What's
is
up, bro?
Connor from Michigan,
What's up,
long-time
Connor?
listener, first-time caller. I just want to call in and say I love the show, and to let y'all know I got my first MMA fight coming up on August 2nd.
Let's go, Connor.
I'm so pumped to get in there and do my thing. I can't thank you guys enough for keeping me entertained every week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and much love. Peace out. Bye.
Fuck, appreciate the call. Who are you fighting? What card? We want to support,
Yeah,
man.
give
We
us a
want to
little
get the
more
Tapology page up. Great name. Best of luck to you, Connor.
Come on, let me get through. This is Dominic from Tucson.
You're through, Dominic. Shout out to
I don't care who Tom Aspinall fights next. I want it to be like that scene in Jurassic Park where they're just lowering the goat into the T-Rex cage. Whoever Tom Aspinall fights next,
Cyril
he's gonna
Gahn comes
smoke.
in on a fucking
That's it.
string.
Bye.
So true, though.
Oh fuck! It is
Drop
true.
him, man.
It is
Just
true.
drop
That
him,
was
man.
great. That was
They're getting in a Shark Tank with that guy.
Yo,
What's
boys
good?
in the back.
Jammer.
Jammer. Quick one this week.
Fredette?
Who would win in a 2v2 basketball?
It might be Jimmer Fredette.
Rick and GC versus Ariel and Frank.
Smoke
I'm
session.
taking
We got this.
Rick and GC.
Yeah.
No
You guys
disrespect,
played
Frankie,
basketball
but
as well, didn't you?
I just don't know if you'd be able to carry Ariel, But anyways, love you guys. Deuce.
Is
Frank would be
basketball the one with the racket?
Ariel would actually be carrying Frank. I've thrown the Frisbee around with old Frankie. It was an ugly scene.
The coordination wasn't
It
there
was
for
an
it.
ugly scene. We haven't thrown anything since. And I'm a guy, big fan of catch. Keep the two baseballs because I'm ambidextrous. The 2 baseball gloves. Keep a football in the car. Always got a Frisbee with me. I can throw them all. Let's let it rip.
We had the pigskin at the backstage of the Fanatics Fest. We're tossing that around.
Oh, let it rip.
Frankie notably didn't show up and didn't throw it. I think he was scared of that.
Yeah, he's also going to be a liability in the post. Can't dribble for shit. It's a smoke session.
Jesus.
You can drive a Zamboni.
Yeah.
We can play hockey, too.
Hey, this is Lindsay from Nebraska.
Oh,
again.
shit. What's up,
Shout
Lindsay?
out Zach Taylor. I'm calling this
Hey, shout
time
out
for the
Zach
bald guy
Taylor.
on the right. Okay, I have beef with you saying I didn't name a random athlete with loose Midwestern ties. I grew up a Husker football fan. I only
Loose
know athletes with
Midwestern
loose
ties.
Midwestern ties. Now, I don't know your name, but you know whose name I do know? Mike Rozier. Heisman Trophy winner, Mike Rozier. College football Hall of Famer, Mike Rozier. Falcon football player, Mike Rozier. Used to frequently attend my family's tailgate, Mike Rozier. I'm a little hurt.
This doesn't
that
sound that
you claimed
random.
I didn't shout out a random athlete, but I guess you're right. Okay, Heisman Trophy winner doesn't necessarily count as random.
Yes,
my
exactly.
bad. My bad. Shout out Kenny Bell. Still waiting on the PFL ticket explanation. Thank you. Bye.
Wow.
That was great. That was
What
a
is a
great call.
family tailgate?
Wow,
It's like
you
a
don't
bar-
know that?
No,
All
I
right.
know what a tailgate is like before a game.
Yeah,
but
so
what is
like-
a family tailgate?
All right, so college football, like you're gonna have ties where like people have cheered for these teams for generations and generations, and there's probably gonna be like a grandpa who owns like the most primo spot, like right next to the stadium, and they go the night before, and then they set up at like 7 a.m. and they're just running the tailgate the whole time, and people just swing in and swing out, grab a drink, grab food. Like they will literally have like a full buffet spread. Unlimited drinks, and people will just pull in, oh, grab a drink, chill for a minute, blah, 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 and then go, and like their season
That
tickets
sounds
holder.
amazing.
There are a few things on this planet better than a proper college football Saturday. But like, yeah, it's always like they've been doing it for the last like 30 years. They go hard. Like I used to get kicked out. I paid for a parking spot at Georgia, and I would get kicked out at 2 p.m. on Friday so people could bring their campers in to tailgate if there was a football game on Saturday.
That sounds
And they just
amazing.
set up, and it's just the most unreal food spread. Just coolers full of beer and wine and liquor, and it's incredible. And they
How
usually
shit-faced would people be?
at college football games, you'll see grandparents like walking around just like 10 sheets to the wind, don't know where they are. It's fantastic. Yeah, I mean,
That sounds like my kind of thing.
there's nothing like a college football Saturday, like a proper college football Saturday. I'm not talking about like I was gonna say UCF Knights, but that feels like a dig at Middle Florida. Like it just
He's gonna have to bring me for the next fight feast. I'm available for. He's got to bring me to one of these places.
A tailgate?
Yeah, please.
Pizza, they didn't tailgate at Notre Dame when you went there, played football?
Can't really remember much from that day.
no, he wasn't able to tailgate because he's on the football team.
I guess that makes sense.
They broke the card machine and everyone was given free beer in a stadium in Ireland. Do you know how like it was levels of
Were you the guy on
intoxication?
Notre Dame that everyone had to turn their jersey in just to let you play one down?
Because you're so short.
I don't know, man. Maybe could have happened.
How was the
Tom Favreau
tailgating
was
at Maryland?
Most people
Jordan?
go to the tailgate. Not many people go to the game.
Yeah.
You know,
Tailgate's the best.
it's not the best.
I'm really jealous.
Oh, it's the best.
What's up, boys? This is Hayden from California. Just shouting you guys out. But yeah, Connor, you gotta head out to Dublin. Magical
Need to.
place.
Have to.
You gotta go to Bo's, drink some fucking creamers out there.
Bo's, great show.
And then you
said
gotta
drink
go
some
hit
Killings?
Croke Park.
Yeah.
Go watch some Gaelic football. And then head up to Malahide Castle. Go eat some
Have a
seafood.
shamrock.
Maybe ask Petey. He might know a thing or two
This
about
guy knows
that
the
one.
plan.
That
But
he knows Malahide Castle.
I was thinking about the posters you guys got ripped off at.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, what are some bad items you could get from the UFC? like a signed Herb Dean plastic glove,
Not for Frank.
or maybe
Frank would love
an empty monster can that they hold at the end of the at the end of the fights and the interviews. But yeah, just putting some ideas out there.
that. To me, the number one all-time bad is that dude who caught the Derek Lewis cup.
I was just gonna say like a
You'd
used
automatically
cup.
go up, though. If you were,
No, my hand is not going
Oh, you think
up at
that's
all.
through something? I'm
catching
down
it.
for it.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
catching
no,
it.
dude. That's
Catching
sailing
it.
right
Oh,
by
it
me.
automatically just
Oh,
go
no,
for
no,
it.
no, no.
Pluck it out
Sal
of the sky.
D'Amato's signed scorecard.
Yeah, that would be pretty shit. A used Vaseline stick from the fight, but it's not signed by anyone. It's just a used Vaseline stick. You have no idea like who it was used by.
A piece of the octagon, but it
No,
just
that's
says-
cool.
It just says your name, like the one that they try to advertise.
I mean, the thing that people pay
The
thousands
demo?
of dollars.
No,
for.
no, he's saying your name written. Like the demo
Yeah,
one.
like, nothing pisses me off more when they show that advertisement. Like, this could be your name. I'm like, you wasted some of the real estate to put your name. Anyway.
Yeah. That's funny.
A discarded
Yo,
piss
what's
test
going
for
on,
us,
guys?
Adam.
It's Trevor from Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada.
Fuck, shout
Probably
out.
never heard of that place, eh?
Never have.
Anyways, I got a question here for New York Rick. I believe a few episodes back he mentioned something about going on 2 bachelor parties to New Orleans. I'm going there for UFC 318, solo dolo.
Oh shit! Okay, solo.
Supporting my guy, Dustin Poirier, favorite fighter all time. Anyways, if you could shout me out some places to go to, that'd be super awesome. I'll be there from Thursday to Sunday. So, anyways, much love from Canada, boys. Keep doing your thing.
Shout out Chili Whack, brother.
You've been to New Orleans before, right?
I have one recommendation and one
You
recommendation
go first.
only.
You're that drunk you can't remember, can't you?
No, it's not that. But you go
the
first.
Ruby Slipper. It's a brunch spot. So good. I was only there for 3 days. I went twice. It is phenomenal. Go to the Ruby Slipper to get brunch. It's fantastic. And also skip Cafe Du Monde.
I was gonna say don't go. Not if there's a wait for Cafe Du Monde, don't go. If you can get into Cafe Du Monde without waiting, at least get some beignets. It it's quite tasty, but
With Mike Breen?
not worth it. No, I mean Mike. I don't think Mike's gonna be there.
What is a beignet? Did we already talk about this?
It's just
It's
fried
just
pastry with
fried
dough with
dough and powdered sugar on it.
Perfect with the Killians.
What isn't?
in Rip Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street is always.
That's the recommendation. Go down Bourbon Street. You'll find infinite places that you can drink. You
Yo.
get the frozen drinks.
Did everyone show you their boobs?
That is
yes,
a thing.
There was a lot of that.
Did you show off your banger?
No. That's not a.
Is it not a trade?
No, it's not like that.
It's not a trade, man.
No,
You'll get
there's
arrested.
an expectation that women
Also,
are going to do that. And
highly recommend. Get some drinks and go to the Spotted Cat. It is just live music, live jazz music, and there's just like a whole strip of live music venues there. It really is like incredible music. Ruby Slipper, Spotted Cat, skip the beignets, and just enjoy the food because the food there is unbelievable.
yeah,
Don't get your banger out.
If I can, real quick, 'cause I
Yes.
got married there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bacchanal Wine. You'll want to check that out for sure.
What was it?
Bacchanal
Say it one
wine?
more time.
Bacchanal Wine.
Okay.
It's like kind of off of Frenchman Street. It's a bit of a walk, but it's totally worth it. And then hand grenades. Like if you're gonna get a frozen drink, that's the one you want to try.
Yeah, the hand grenade
Hand
is like
grenades.
the jungle juice. Like it's like
Yeah.
the
So
perler,
good.
sweet.
Pretty sour if you
Yeah.
like a sour drink.
That was a good question.
Or Killian's.
or a Killian.
Yeah, a couple cold Killians always.
That'll get you. That'll get the party started. Irish Red, baby.
What's up, boys? It's Gage calling in from a small town in Missouri. Just had a few rapid-fire questions and statements for the crew.
Let them rip.
Rick, fuck the haters.
Fuck them.
Don't be swayed by them. You're batting about 1,000.
Yes.
Keep it up. Love your takes.
Thank you.
GC, every time I hear your name, I think of Georgia Ways by Quavo and Luke Bryan.
Professor.
Have you heard that song? And if so, what do you think about all these rap and country collabs that have been coming out lately? I'm kind of on the fence about it. Frank, I think the correct spelling of PT's name is now surpassed the curiosity of who you really are. I refuse to find out the answer. Got to keep the kayfabe alive. Jordan Andy, I love your recent additions to the show, keeping Frank in check. He's a wild man back there.
Yes.
Keep pulling the reins on him. Finally, I know how much you guys love your Midwest fighter recommendations, but a possible future interview for y'all could be Evan the Phenom Elder. He's a 10-2 lightweight prospect in the UFC, has some great stories and history for the short time that he's been in the UFC. Good guy to keep your eye out on. Thanks for all the content, guys. Keep up the good work.
Nice thoughts.
Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Small Town, Missouri. I have heard the song by Quavo and Luke Bryan. Don't need it. Don't need those collaborations.
You don't like the country rap?
Nah, just
mix.
don't need it. Don't need that shit.
Jelly Roll.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Jelly Roll.
Is that the fat lad?
That's like the industry plan. I see him everywhere. I'm sure people are going to get offended by that, but everywhere I go, I see Jelly Roll.
Yes, I said yes.
Yeah,
I'm laughing because he is like, somebody's going to get offended by that.
Someone's going to offend, but like, come on. I mean, yeah. Plus, like Quavo.
Hey, he's objectively.
Quavo and Offset have kind of fallen off. The Petesy name thing. I said Pete C, and someone was like, "Oh shit, I thought it was Pete C this whole time," and I was like, "Nah, it's Pete C."
I saw that.
Short for Peter Carroll.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I've been called way worse. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you have.
PC, that's another one.
Yeah.
Peter Carroll.
But you are actually PC.
Yeah,
You are Peter Carroll, so you are PC.
Yeah.
In fact, Ariel, I think, calls you PC every once in a while.
He better not.
No, he does. I've heard it.
I don't mind you guys doing it, but him, absolutely not.
PC.
What up, boys? Double D. Shout out everybody on the credits list at the end. Look, it's a rough weekend.
Right.
Okay. I wanted to come on here and say, oh, they got me again. I'm back in the Smartback cave. It's an antibody double tweeting stupid stuff on my Twitter, but no. Nope. I got blackout drunk this weekend, 4th of July. Shout out America. And I tweeted some dumb stuff. Okay? We make mistakes. It was a big mistake. Coach Man has locked me out of my Twitter.
Coach Man?
Is he talking about the
hope
coach?
to get extra back.
This is Don Davis.
That is that. Mailman Fight League. I'm getting blown up. We have a line just for people calling in about this. Look, here's what we're going to do.
Tell us, Don.
No one likes single elimination tournaments that we see the conclusion of and get an undisputed champion. No one likes that. So what we're going to do is have PFL, MMA, which is Mailman Affliction, America, okay? One bracket, rural versus city, carriers. And I am pleased to announce the debut of PFL, MMA, again, Mailman Affliction, Europe. So far, we only have one Icelandic seed, but I trust that there will be more mail carriers calling in.
We actually got a call from an Icelandic
other
mailman.
countries in Europe, and we will find this man a competitor. Now, to PFL Chicago, I wanted to shout out a fan who is a listener of this show, Kevin Holland Oates. We had a great face-to-face discussion about the development of the PFL.
Oh, there he is.
He's a great kid. I sent Frank a photo that he took of us together, chopping it up. He has some great questions about the future of the PFL. I ran some feedback. I got some feedback rather from him about his suggestions, input, what he wanted to see out of the fastest rising MMA and Mailman MMA league in the world. And it was great to connect. So about all I got. Oh, beat the Exit 8. I did it. And looking forward to their sequel, The Platform 8. It's got some more mini games, more horror elements, a lot more walking and observing. So check it out, everybody.
The walking game from last time.
Take care.
Exit 8. Fucking walking game. All right, so Kevin Holland Oates is actively in the chat. He said, Frank, play my call, damn it. But then I think when we showed the photo, he started laughing. Yeah, he's crying. Okay, so I think that was Kevin Holland Oates.
In the photo.
In the photo with Don Davis.
Kevin Holland
Fuck,
Oates.
I want to meet Don Davis. Double D, baby.
I've met Don
God,
Davis.
He always delivers. I actually think I've met him too because he came in studio.
That's right. Yeah. I'd be too starstruck. I'd just hide.
Me too.
I mean, he calls into the show every week, so
I'd
we're
love to
friends
meet
now.
the coach.
Yeah.
The coach man.
The coach.
The coach man.
Love the coach.
Hey, boys, it's your boy Bodkins. First, shout out to GC and the boys and Frank for shouting my podcast out a couple of weeks ago. My question to you is, we know Ariel kind of books all the guests but and has the Rolodex, but my question for you boys is, you know, who is the one person or fighter that you guys have come across and you're like, holy crap, I'm talking to this person. This is awesome. Thanks, boys. Have a great weekend.
Shout out Bodkins, legend. For me, it was the first time I got to meet Izzy right after he beat Whitaker for the second time, UFC 271. And we hadn't done a ton of in-studio guests at that point. And like going down to get him and then like walking him to the control room. And it's just me and him and just like chatting shit. And I just watched him fight on Saturday. And like I was very new to like the getting the guest thing. That was in my back of my head. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking Israel Adesanya. He just won a belt on Saturday. This is crazy. So yeah, that was definitely one. And then McGregor coming in studio was like, holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, Conor's
crazy. Like, especially with how much security he has. So those two for sure.
Petesy, were you ever starstruck early?
I met Vanderlei Silva when I was about 20. And I
you're
trained
just
with
like-
him. And I was like...
Trained with him? Fucking hell.
I was training jiu-jitsu, but he didn't fucking realize that.
Holy shit.
He kicked the fucking legs off.
Oh, my Lord.
I was like, he used me for a demo. And
Now,
I
were
was
you-
like, what am I doing? And he just booted my leg. And I was like, ah! Trying to like stand up and look cool. You're like, no, jeez.
Did you have a second to be like, holy shit, Anderson, Vanderlei Silva just fucking wrecked me? Or were you just
My
so
brother's, like, in
focused
the
on
background, just like this.
surviving?
Go get him.
That is crazy.
So yeah, that was like a GA hall up the road from my house. Crazy when you think about it. But then, I mean, I've had a pretty crazy run in terms of like, McGregor was the biggest sports star in the world, and I was kind of living with him for a while and stuff. And I think the craziest thing for me is like seeing people react to him during that period when he was on top of the world. Like I was walking through places with him, and there was guys like throwing their kids out of their arms just to try and touch him. Like I remember it got really weird after the Aldo one. I was meant to be ghostwriting his book at that time, so they brought me to dinner after that with all the team and everything. And as he was leaving it, like men, fully grown men, like are trying to touch him like in a way that I've, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And D was standing beside him, and I got really fucked up. We had to start blocking lads from like nearly hitting D trying to touch him. It was insane because it's like, 2:00 in the morning in Las Vegas. It's pretty crazy atmosphere. And they see this guy who's just lit the whole strip on fire. He's standing right there in front of him. So I think that's the craziest stuff I've seen. People reacting to superstars in the sport. That's probably the craziest thing.
Yeah, that's a great one. I was definitely... I went to a BJ Penn book signing. His book had just come out after he was in signing in Long Island at Matt Serra's gym. Or like a bookstore near Matt Serra's gym, the day after losing the belt to Frankie, or like 2 days after losing the belt to Frankie, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" BJ Penn's like sitting right there. I was like, "You'll be the champ again." I was like, "You'll
We all thought he would.
you'll get it." Also, he won that fight.
Yeah,
undisputably.
I agree.
Because he was the guy who made me fall in love with the sport. I was just like, "Oh shit, he's right here. He's right here in front of me." I couldn't believe it, and. Then after that, it's a lot more of what you're saying. It's like watching other people kind of freak when they see some of these guys. I mean, it was also pretty cool. Like we were spending a decent amount of time with Tom Aspinall and Andy and Charlie and the rest of the team.
Those guys are fucking
and
incredible.
It's almost the opposite of the like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm in this presence. It's like, holy shit, I can't believe how down to earth and normal these people are. Like,
I had to remind myself when we were up there chilling. I was just like, holy shit, this guy is the heavyweight champion of the world.
He's
right
the
now.
baddest man on the fucking planet.
I also will say, you talk about people reacting. The Tom reaction in Vegas was like, that was like what you're talking about with Conor. We had to take the back way out because like the fans were so intense. We had security, everything like that. We're going through the tunnels of the Venetian to get him back up to the suite, and like people are like closing in like crazy. And then they found the elevator we were going to, and like as the doors are closing, people are like, Tom, like trying to get him to sign shit. It was intense. Like I was like, wow, this is like real star power here.
He's unbelievable. Like just the nicest guy. It's shocking how nice he is.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you get a message from Aspinall just being like, haven't heard from you a while. Everything okay? You're like, what the fuck?
It's Tom Aspinall.
You know what I mean? It's
just checking in.
Yeah.
Just
Yo,
checking
Petesy. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, he's a cool guy. And he's a legend. Love him.
What's up, besties in the back? This is Ben from Petone, New Zealand.
What's up, Ben?
I didn't even know if this line would work. I just wanted to call and say,
oh, it works.
Hi.
Hey, man.
All right, see you.
That's
All right,
it.
thanks for that one.
If you're like Ben and don't know if this line works, it's right there. It's right on the screen. Leave the boys in the back of voicemail. 415 SUP BITB.
Did you say first Kiwi, Frank? Was that guy from New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit.
He was
kind of
from-
no-sold that. We were like, hey, what's up? I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
so he was from South
He was
Africa.
probably
No, he's New
saying,
Zealand.
does it work for international calling? The answer to everybody is yes. You can call international.
You can call from anywhere.
415 SUP BITB.
I mean, we've had
I didn't-
Australia, New Zealand,
Incredible. Yeah, man.
France, everywhere. We've had
Sweden,
Sweden.
Amsterdam, Ireland.
Yeah, Dublin, right? Or
Dublin today.
yeah,
Dublin
Dublin
today.
today.
Yeah, man. International show, bro.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Denis. I am Denis. Shout out to the boys in the back.
From France.
I am calling from the France. I am a factor en France, La Poste.
Oh, postman.
Et I want to
No fucking way.
come to fight.
This has to
Very
be a joke.
important for me. And yes, once I win the competition, after is Brian Battle. What he say?
He wants Brian Battle
last
after
year.
he beats up the other postman.
Gros bisous tout le monde. Gros bisous pour everyone. Merci.
Are we sure this is an hour?
Oh, merci.
Merci.
À toi.
Look at this.
La Poste.
La
That's
Poste.
the name of it. Pretty sick logo, can't lie. Yellow. So now we have our European
Don,
division
yeah.
growing.
We'll call Don.
La Poste. We have a French.
I can get you an
and-
Irish postman if you
And
want.
I
Icelandic.
thought you were filling in.
Fuck no, that guy sounds dangerous. No way.
French, Icelandic, and now Irish as well. The European division's growing.
Icelandic dude needs to be avoided. That
Yeah.
Icelandic dude's
I can't believe he called in. It was
He
made my day.
he sounded like a hard man. I'll tell you that.
Frank is non-stop in my ear, lads.
This is 24 inch subs. You know, I gotta give a shout out to New York Rick here for
Thank
his
you.
birthday take. I
Thank you.
agree here. If you're over the age of 21 to 25, I don't really
pretty
care that
large
you have a birthday.
range.
Congratulations. You're born another year. What do you want me to throw? Kicker
born
tape
another
parade down Park Ave here? All right, man.
Live for another
Be
year.
well. Like, what do you want? Oh, you're first to text your coworkers. Oh, you got a cake in work. No,
Cakes
I don't
Cake,
care.
Andy's cake was fucking
Let's get
phenomenal.
to
Andy's
work
cake was
here.
tremendous.
You know what, 24 inch
Busy
dogs?
man, I'm a busy man. I'm out.
Get out of here.
It just takes 2 seconds.
I'd say he's fun at parties, that guy.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
This guy's
You enjoy
constantly in the
yourself.
chat. And he's like, oh, no one. You want attention?
Celebrate life.
This
He's a
feels like
busy
friend
man. Yeah, he
commentary.
literally is in the chat 24/7.
Exactly.
What did Andy say? Andy, you gotta
This
talk
feels
to
like
him.
it's directed at Frank because we've been celebrating his
Yeah.
birthday for the past like
a fair
2
point.
months.
Bad
It's a
take.
fair
Celebrate
point.
life. Enjoy things.
I interpret all that as him just saying happy birthday. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for Orange Subs.
The Frank birthday celebration was like 3 weeks long. The other birthday celebrations was let's see how many we can cram into 1 hour. Hey, Andy made a cake
efficient.
for everybody. Frank gets 3 weeks to himself. Everybody
Gotta
else is
advocate
like,
for
okay.
yourselves.
We're going to Peter Luger's and they asked if it was a special occasion, and I
Did you
said,
say Frank's
yeah,
birthday?
It's Frank's birthday.
Yeah, it's
Oh, we gotta get him the chocolate mousse.
Yeah,
Gotta
chocolate
get the
mousse.
chocolate mousse
Did we
cake.
tell everyone what Ariel did at the restaurant in Vegas?
Yeah, you said it was your birthday. That's
And
kind of the
got you a
gimmick now.
free thing. Yeah, we just say it every time we go anywhere.
Anywhere we go, it is Frank's birthday.
You
Honestly,
must really
that
like
joke
birthdays,
has-
Frank.
That joke has gone from us making it to now my wife at home being like, "Oh, you guys are going out? Is it Frank's birthday?"
I'm actually going out with Frank today. Is it your birthday today, Frank?
Damn right it is.
Nice.
Drinks are on you. That was all the voicemails.
Irish Reds on you.
Killian.
Stick on 2 Reds, mate.
All right, but truth be told, like we need to get a Killian sponsorship off this.
Yeah, we at least need to get a Killian this
Where
weekend.
did you find that? Like, I've never. They didn't even spell Killian the Irish way, for fuck's sake.
It was,
No, that's Irish.
what do you mean? Where did I have it? I had it when I was in Ireland, bro. All right, Frank screamed in my ear that there are no super chats. Just wanted to, confirm that. Still no super chats.
Frank said, "Don't reference it. No super chats." Connor's like, "Yes, the super chat."
Come on, someone get few fucking quid out of their pocket.
Shout out, 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 shout out.
Nice.
Give us a fucking super chat. 2 quid. Come on.
Shout out.
They faded away.
All right, I think that'll do it. A tight 2.5 hours for UFC Nashville.
Thank you for joining us in studio.
Thanks for
No, I just the official like. hand
Oh,
thing. Very
JD
good.
Realty. Frank skipped my voicemail. Oh, hell no. Spencer LaBute said Uncle Live beats Aspinall. Weekly reminder, lighter man's skill. Yeah,
also-
go ahead and sit that one out, Spencer. I'll take even odds on that.
I would have
$1,000.
liked to, maybe not have the music blaring when we did a plug for Petesy on the crack tomorrow. He'll be live here in studio. Would have been nice if we had a little time.
Chuck
to do that before
Melanol's
Frank
going to be
hit
here.
the-
Gavin Casey's going to be here.
That's your camera, Petesy. Now they switched it, but that's your camera. That's your camera.
Say, come and listen to, you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell.
The
tune in
crack
for the
tomorrow,
crack.
right here, 1 o'clock. He will be sitting here. The studio will be outfitted in green. It'll look fantastic. We appreciate you coming. I'll be in studio too. I will be back to being a boy in the back. I will be helping.
You better be chiming in,
guide
GC.
it, helping produce, only if you need me.
Oh, will.
Yeah, Chuck
God, I
Mendenhall
will.
here as well. And then Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. Look out for an audio only version of the podcast after the fights in the bowels of Madison Square Garden. And then obviously back to your regularly scheduled programming on Monday afternoon with the Ariel Helwani Show. That'll do it for us. Thanks again to Petesy. Look at Rick's face tattoo. Thanks for joining us. We're out of here. Just spilled my water.